Boy, I tell you, I listen, man. I can't wait till the Android come out with a new phone. Y'all can say what y'all want. Man, I can't wait till the new Note come out. Cause this iPhone thing, hey man, it really is just not for me. I appreciate the 5G signal and everything like that, man. But yeah, this stuff right here, man. Man, I'm 37 going on eternity, man. I'm an old man. So, just keeping it real, man. This iPhone thing, this ain't for me. Pee Wee Team iPhone. No, I'm not I told y'all, I ain't I thought that was feminine anyway for a man to be talking about, we Team iPhone. I'm not team none of that. But man, I'm telling you, I was sitting here for 20 something minutes trying to go live. Because first of all, I done figured out how to do it. Some of y'all was probably wondering why sometime when seeing live, he'll be talking and then all of a sudden the live stop. That's because sometimes people would be calling me, and then when they call me for some reason, because on my Android, when I would go live, if somebody called, you just deny the phone call and you just keep going. But on this iPhone, because this supposed to be the Max Pro, Pro Max, whatever this is. But when people would call and I would ignore the call or deny the call, it'll mess up the whole live. You dig? So some of y'all were like, man, how come Sin was talking and the whole live stopped? You know what I mean? That's because I had to learn. Oh, I done already figured it out now. I done already put the what you do is you take the Wi-Fi calling off, so people can't call you while you live, and you got to have it. Because at first I was like, man, this phone is of the devil. I said, how is folks able to call me while I'm live and I got the phone on airplane mode? That's because I had to go into the settings, man, and then turn the Wi-Fi call and all. See, on the Android, man, we don't have to do none of that. Android on the Note, you just put it on airplane mode, man, and voila, man, it is. But don't laugh at me. Touch somebody and say, man, man, it's a blessing to have hoes. The hoe had to sit up there. Hey, I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't about to sit up here and put on no front. The hoe had to sit up there and help the pimpin'. Touch somebody and say, man, it's all bad. The hoe had to help the pimp. The hoe had to give me the game. She had to give me the iPhone game, because when it be coming to these iPhones, man, I be lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? She said, no, Sin, you got to go into the settings. And I'm like, bitch, you know what I mean? I'm like, you like this shit too, bitch. You like that you got some game that the pimpin' don't get. She's like, well, you done gave me all the game. I got to give you game. I'm like, man, you like this shit, don't. Matter of fact, bitch, I might have to take this phone back today. I don't like this shit. I don't like a hoe having no game that the pimpin' don't have, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm so used to teaching. I done got so used to talking to older women, like young women, and you know what I mean? But, one of my ex-hoes I spoke to a few days ago, which, in the future I plan to do, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I should do that. Y'all let me know. The pimpin' probably tell me, nah, P, don't do that. Don't do that. But I was thinking about actually doing a video in the future, man, with some of my ex-hoes. Yeah, and just let them come on live and answer questions, and then actually you'll get the chance to ask them, about the beginning stage and things like that. And not just that, all them the pedophile, this and all that, all that's gonna get shut down. Of course, they'll still run with it. They'll still run with that, but I'm one of the few P's, man, that actually could do that. Many of the P's even authentic P's, some of them just don't have a good rapport. What they owe, they just don't have it, and they'll try to make up justification on why none of their ex-hoes, speak good about them. Oh man, I was mashing so hard. I was going so hard the way I pimp. They give them rosebud excuses. I call them the rosebud excuses. I was mashing, I was pimping so hard that none of them got love for me. None of them respect me. You know what I mean? None of them want to be around me. Like, no, I can't agree with that. You know, not just because of my experience, because of Dre's experience. You know, I see the way that his ex-hoes still love and respect him. So I know that to be false, you know? But yeah, man, you know what I mean? I just had to let you guys know I was on time. I was ready. I've been up all day. I haven't slept. You know what I mean? Man, listen, and I know some of y'all like, you gotta sleep, people. Man, I ain't been asleep in like 30 something hours. You know what I mean? I've been up. So, yeah, that's just that iPhone. Hey, bub. Hey, baby, I see you. Moonlight. Hey, baby. Shout out to all the ladies that's here. You know what I mean? Kayla. She should change her last name to Holly with them thick thighs. See, she always trying to put her thighs in the profile picture and things like that. You know, she know who I'm talking to. She can say all of that stuff, but she gonna make sure them thighs are showing. Troy, what's going on, player? Aunt, Jay, what's going on? Bill, what's going on? Talk to me. Y'all got to get my likes up, man. Come on, get them likes up. Make them likes look like the viewers. Make them likes look like the viewers. We finally here. I appreciate your patience. My goodness. You know, man, it feel good to be here. It feel good. With the activity of my limbs, still here another day. You know, God bless me with another phone, though. You know, this iPhone, man, I can't wait till the new Note come out. Pete, what's happening? Man, blessings to you. Tree, what's going on? Andre, what's going on? B, what's going on? American Negro, what's going on? Big Marcus, Paint Love, hey, baby. Kevo, what's going on? Pharaoh, all y'all names rhyming. Perry, what's going on? Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all come in hitting that like button. Them Dallas boys legit, ain't they seeing? Hey, I mess with Dallas. Don't get it twisted just because you see me taking off my belt and verbally chastising, you know what I mean, Shanita 304, which y'all know is Charleston White. Yeah, just because you see me taking off my belt and giving a verbal crucifixion to Charleston White for saying shit that ain't right, yeah, don't think that I don't fuck with Texas. I fuck with Fort Worth, you know, Dallas, Houston, you know, yeah, I've been fucking with Texas. I love Texas. I love y'all whole culture. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Seeing fuck with the South, period. But yeah, it's just that little Southern hoe right there. She be getting out of bounds. I guess she thought that she was gonna stop something when the bitch put out my address. Like, bitch, what was that gonna do? I'm from the southeast side of Chicago, bitch. What did you think did you think somebody in Mississauga? Like, I mean, did you find out that Keisha put my address out there, you know what I mean, in Scottsdale? Didn't nobody come see me, man? Some of y'all really be letting this internet fool y'all. You got the internet thinking that you be thinking that because of the comments and the way people be looking rough and tough and because of tattoos and, oh, I'm from this and I used to do that. You be listening to all these false testimonies from ugly niggas with no teeth, and you have the belief that actually these niggas was really doing things in the streets. But I'm here to tell you that the same thing that Public Enemy used to tell you back in the day. Yeah, don't believe the hype. Yeah, don't believe the hype, man. You know, I'm not tough, I'm not a gangster, but please don't believe the hype. You could tell by my smile that I'm a nice, well-mannered, groomed young man. You know, I'm not gonna hurt anybody. You know, I'm a gentleman, man. You know, I'm a nice guy. But those guys right there that you see, oh, if I ever see them, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Don't believe the hype. Yeah, don't believe the hype. Those are guys that'll shake my hand, you know, and pretty much take a picture. I hate to bring his name up, but it was a lot of guys saying that when they see Alpo, they was just gonna beat Alpo up. They was just gonna smack Alpo. They was gonna beat his ass and they was gonna kill him. And Alpo, since he been out, some of them same YouTubers, some of them same people that said they was gonna do this to Alpo been making them niggas take a picture with him. When Alpo see them niggas, he shake their hand, real hard, and then he takes a picture with them and takes their masculinity in the picture. Like, yeah, remember that shit you was saying, how you was gonna smack a snitch and all of that? Boy, man, shake my hand. Man, you taking a picture with me. Real talk. Please, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. These guys are just hustling. They just want some attention. Don't believe the hype. But before we get started, hey, get you some Fiji. Yeah, get you some Fiji right now. If you got you some fruit, put that in your body right now. But let me drink this before we get into it. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, that feels so good. Yeah. Lord, it feels so good to be able to brush your teeth and, people that, shout out to all the people that like toothpaste and, mouthwash, and you like to floss and you like to drink water. You have to look at the signs. If a person says, I hate water, or water don't taste good and things like that, it's just common sense. I should just know, like, we're not going to work. I should have known then, but I just kept looking past those things. I was around individuals that actually said that water don't taste good. I don't like water. I'm not into that. Like, when I really think about it, like, sin, look at the people you're around. You're around people that hate water. You can't be friends with people like that. These are people that hate themselves. So if they hate themselves, they ain't gonna love this pimping. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's talk. I need you guys to get them likes up. Seriously though. Yeah, we gonna stop doing that. It'd be too much information, too much substance, too much intelligence, too much inspiration, too much encouragement, too much comedy. It's just too much within my videos for my likes not to be on one accord. And shout out to bro who gave the 5 previously. And shout out to my boy Sosa coming in. Good morning to everybody coming in with the 5. Thank you. Water tastes best at room temp. That's what I'm drinking. Warm temperature. Now, me personally, I'm going to keep it real. I like cold water. I do. But once I learned the benefit of drinking warm temperature water, that's what I've been doing. I'm making that a habit. Okay? Now, before I get into what I'm going to get into deep into my message, let me just say some things like this. I am not anti-internet. As you see, we are live on what? The internet. And that's one thing you won't see me coming on here, with panties, crying, talking about the good old days in 1868 BC and all of that shit. I love the ancient times, but I love the recent times. You won't hear me on here crying, talking about the game is over. The game is over. You won't see me saying no shit like that, because the game is eternal, nigga. So if you're not doing your thing in this era, you maybe need to update that shit that you call pimping. Yeah, you won't ever see Sinful to P live, talking about, man, I miss the good old days, when hoes really used to choose it. No, because I'm like Mike, baby. If I can't dunk from the free throw line no more, I'm just going to come up with a new strategy. I might have to score at average over 30 points hitting from the baseline. You just come up with new strategies on how to play the game. That's all you do. But stop bitching, stop crying, stop having lamentations and you know what I mean? No. It ain't for that. So I'm not anti-internet. Let me put that out there first. I'm not one of the individuals that think the game stopped when the internet came out. No. I think it's stupid motherfuckers that shouldn't have the power of using the internet. But you'll never hear me saying shit like the internet fucked up the game. The game is too powerful to be fucked up. It's the people that's in the game that's fucked up. The game is beautiful. It's just that the individuals in the game is too stupid or dumb or no character having ass motherfuckers to play this shit. But the game is beautiful. Yeah, don't get this shit fucked up. So you don't hear me saying them, the game's so fucked up. No, the people in the game is fucked up. But you don't never hear me talking against this game. Nah. So all of them niggas that you hear speaking against, the game today and all of that shit. Hey man, the niggas before they time did the same thing. The pimps that was pimping their ass off in the 70s, they had something to say about the niggas that came in the 80s. The niggas that did they shit in the 70s and 80s had shit to say about the motherfuckers in the 90s. The motherfuckers that was doing their thing in the 90s had a lot of shit to say about them early 2000s, and on and on and on. In each era, there's going to be some changes, especially with the law. So, no, the game don't change, but the laws within different eras do. And you're going to have to update your pimping. Man, appreciate that, Dance Hall World. Appreciate that 10, fam. I'm going to say a lot of shit in this video, man. It might even hit you guys. So, like I said, I don't expect a lot of super chats and things like that, because I'm gonna really come after a lot of you niggas, because, in all actuality, after hearing this information, some of y'all gonna come to the revelation that you're not a pimp and you're not doing any pimping. The internet is doing everything for you guys. You just receiving a pimp's reward, and you on one accord with the internet. You can't give the bride the enlightenment, the enjoyment, the entertainment, that she desires or in need of, so basically you just let the bitch do whatever the fuck she want to do on the goddamn internet. Everything that you don't have, she got to go to the internet for that shit. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's right, baby. Water, exercise, and the rest is great for the body. Appreciate that. Spectacular Dracula, 99 years waiting on the backsliding part 2, but top of it. Hey, brother, I'm teaching the game right now. That'll come when it come. And when it come, hopefully you'll be ready. You'll be ready to see it. But yeah, brother, that'll come. But I appreciate you, with the 10. Good looking. Yeah, man, but when it comes to this game, many will speak against the internet, but have you noticed that most of the people that speak against the internet, when they speaking against the internet, they're speaking against the internet while they on the internet. You got niggas that's live on Instagram speaking against the internet, but they're on the internet on the internet every day. Please help me make this make sense. So-called veteran pimps, so-called legendary pimps, so-called seasoned pimps every day speaking against the internet, but on the internet every day, all day. The internet fucked up the game, and the internet did this, and the internet did that. But every time you see them, and the only time you see these niggas, where you see them at? The internet. So goddamn. I mean, is the internet that fucked up? And if the internet is that fucked up, man, you so real, you shouldn't even be on it. You so pimping that you shouldn't even be on the internet. You so cold and so authentic, as you say. If you feel that way, why are you even on the internet? Delete every account that you have on the net. And just like you said, man, this game, it's outside. And I agree, the game is outside. But this internet is a great tool if you know how to use it. Yeah, this internet could be a blessing to you if you got some game and know how to preside over it, right? Yeah. So shout out to Trinity, big head ass, just came up in here. But let me talk for a moment and just share some things before I get to the hoes. Let me just deal with this pimping. Hey, it's benefits to this shit. In the ancient times, them pimps wasn't able to go live. Just imagine in the Hollywood days, when the pimps was doing their thing in Hollywood, just imagine them having Instagram then. See, they able to criticize the youth because the truth is the things that are available now wasn't available then. So the same niggas that are so judgmental saying, no, we wouldn't do that or we wouldn't do that. You don't know that because you really don't know them. And you wasn't there back then. So by you not being there back then, they got the opportunity to lie to you and paint themselves as if, they're greater than you, that they got greater character than you, like, they pretty much self-righteous. And in all actuality, they done did the same dumb shit, the same shit contrary to the game in the days of their youth that you did. You just wasn't there to see it. So they get the, opportunity to play, God to you and act as if basically they a better pimp or a better man, or they had better morals and all of this shit. That's not true. It's just that the internet wasn't available then. That's all. Now, I do agree that there were certain things in those days that were better. But man, we got some shit right now that them niggas ain't never had. And that's why I told you, you better take full advantage of this. Like, do you not understand? Because of the internet, you can create a platform and you don't even have to say anything about pimping. You can just post workout videos. You can post the newest book that you've read. You can speak about politics. You can speak about the vaccine. And as you begin to speak about different subjects, women will gravitate from all walks of life. And now you're talking and y'all talking in the DM. The DM go to the phone. Then conversations go from, over the phone. Now you done physically met her. Now she hoeing for you. Come on, man. Them niggas back then didn't have this shit. They didn't have that. Where you could go live and women in different states, different countries, can see you pop this pimping and campaign. Them niggas didn't have that. They didn't have that, man. They don't know what it's like, to pop some game that was just so profound that a woman in another country or another state heard it and she instantly got into the DM in less than 24 hours from the time that you was talking. Now you going to, Wells Fargo or Bank of America, or you looking at your Cash App and you got a new trap. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know anything about, having a bride, in a different place. And, because of the internet, you're able to preside over her and teach her and give her some game in her ear each and every day. But you haven't physically seen the bride. You haven't physically seen her. You done knocked her off the internet, off Instagram. And now y'all talking on the phone every day and you giving her instructions how to get yours. And this shit been going on for over a month or months, some over a year. I mean, come on now. So it's benefits to having this internet. It's benefits, to having a platform. You just got to use it correctly. That's all. Some of y'all seen on Dinosaurs, little teenage bride, this nigga professing to be pimping now. But at the time, he was just saying that he was a scammer. But the girl, 16 years old, and she breaking on this nigga, and she ain't never physically seen him. The bitch, she's not a bitch, she's 16 years old. But the little girl was 16 years old, breaking on this grown-ass man. Ended up getting bands out of him. I think, 30,000 the first time, and on and on and on, and had not physically seen him. You said I'm breaking up? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Can you hear me? Am I breaking up? So damn, why he tell me that I'm breaking up and he got an Obama phone? Nigga, reset your phone. Talking about I'm breaking up. No, your credit is breaking up. Your life is breaking up. Your relationship is breaking up. Let me stop. But, you know what I mean? Gonna tell this pimping he breaking up. No, nigga, restart your phone, goofy, and come back. By me wanting everybody to hear the game, of course I'm gonna stop because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Talking about I'm breaking up. No, nigga, your new marriage is breaking up. But look, I had to put that out there, for the young pimpin' before I get deep in my message and everything like that. We got things today that they never had. Take full advantage of that. Take full advantage of the internet. It's no way in hell that you're young, you're handsome, you're in shape, you have some intelligence, your attire is right, you are mobile, and you have an internet, and you don't have a hoe. Like, just think about that. I want you to really think about that. You say you in your youth. You say you handsome. The ladies say you handsome. You're a nice looking guy. You got something to say. You got good conversation. You got your personality, charismatic. Your campaign is right. You got a cool whip. You got a place to stay. Or you might not got a place to stay. You might be hotel living, but you're still mobile. You're in shape. You're sharp. You got some cool attire. And you have an internet. You in your 20s. And you be going from hoe to hoe. You still don't have no stability in the game. Something is wrong. You need to do something about that. Seriously. Because you got too many things to your advantage. Yes, there is a lot against the pimping today, such as the laws and everything like that. But we got way more benefits today than they had in the ancient times as far as this technology. And you need to use it to your advantage. There's no way in hell, if you're 25, you're a young, active, able-bodied, blood still warm in your veins, young P, 25 years old, and you going from hoe to hoe. You had this hoe for 3 weeks. Now you was holeless and dolus for a month. Now you got a new hoe. You had her for 6 weeks. Now you're holeless and dolus again. Come back, 2 weeks later, you sleeping on the pimp's couch. 5 weeks later, you staying with a square broad. 3 weeks later, you done knocked you a new hoe, but she ain't making money like that. So it's almost as if you don't got a broad at all. You shouldn't be living like this, young P. You have too many benefits, right now. Use them. That's all I wanted to say before I get deep into that. Brown Hornet, man, good looking. Appreciate that, fam. I had to put that out there. Some of y'all I be having too many consultations with young men, that don't have no stability in the game. And I don't understand that. I do, but it's like, damn, what are you out here doing? What are you saying? What are you not saying? What are you doing? What are you not doing? You shouldn't have that. You should have stability in the game. But let's get into this message, man. Now we know when it comes to getting high, well, me, I've never been high in my life. But those of you that have been high, and when I used to listen to testimonies from individuals that love to get high all day and every day, they talked about it as if it was a heavenly feeling. Yeah, they talked about it as if it was the greatest feeling in the world, as if it was a world of escape. Like the Temptations say, it was cloud nine. So, whatever bills you had or whatever history you had in times past, getting high was a way to escape, all adversity, all the history, anything that had happened to you previously before getting high, it didn't matter. That high, put you away from that. It took you away, from that world. You didn't have to deal with the responsibilities, of that. Morning to you, baby. Appreciate that. We're coming in with the 20. I see you. We'll talk later. But yeah, it was a high. It made you feel good. And some people, they love to get high so much that they sold everything. They was willing to even give up their child. Anything that was valuable, they would give it up. Why? Just for that high. Some have been getting high for so long that, if they had stopped, they would die. Their body has become immune to that. Their body is so used to getting high that if they stop, they know that, the probability of them dying is a very high chance because of how high they've been getting, you know? And, in a sense, when you really look at the internet is, I keep telling you guys, a lot of y'all be laughing, but I'm here to tell you that clout is that drug that's stronger than heroin. It's stronger than crystal meth. It's that. Clifton, man, appreciate the 10, fam. Good looking. It's that high, man. Instagram, the high that it's giving women nowadays, is a high that, even meth and heroin, they can't compete with this. If you are a female that, you didn't get love in the home, you didn't get attention, and you one of them really a love starved, if you love starved, attention starved, Instagram will give it to you every time. Instagram gonna give you your fix. Instagram gonna give you your high. Mama probably didn't love me like that. My father wasn't there. My brothers, they always was verbally abusive. I always felt like I was unattractive. People used to make fun of me at school, but once I began to evolve physically and my hips started to grow, my thighs became bigger and my lips became bigger, and people started looking at me, very, lustful. It was a lustful spirit that was manifesting. And guys begin to tell me they love me and they want to do this for me and do that. I'm like, wow. And your intellect will let you know that these motherfuckers, is lying with a lot of that goofy shit, the praise and worship service that they be having in these comment sections and these DMs. But because of you wanting to get high, none of that matters. Bitch, that nigga don't love you. That don't matter. Because in their world, fake love is better than no love. Yeah, let that minister to you. Fake love is better than no love to an attention-starved, love-starved bride. And I keep telling y'all that Instagram, hey, that's a god to a lot. Of course, they won't say it verbally, but that's their god. I dare some of you niggas to be like, yeah, man, yeah, bitch, for the month of November, yeah, bitch, no internet. Yeah, go ahead and enjoy the few last days of October. And November, no internet. Only thing we doing is reading, working out, and getting to the money, ho. That's all we doing. Is jumping on the highway, going to a different state, really checking it like the house on fire. And you're going to be out there getting a pimp's desire every motherfucking night, bitch. No motherfucking internet, no none of that shit. Only thing we doing is reading, working out, glorifying this game. That's it. We cutting Instagram off, Facebook off, Snapchat, TikTok, none of that shit. Nothing but straight lace, pimping and horn. And I'm here to tell you that, if it's a majority of you niggas did that, man, a lot of you niggas is going to be holeless and doleless for the month of November. Hey, a lot of you niggas gonna be holeless and doleless, man, for that month of November, man. Hey, you ain't gonna have nan, bitch. I know some niggas like, man, sin trying to make me not have nan, bitch. Hey, for real. You're like, man, what sin gonna cause a nigga to say that shit? Man, that hoe gonna leave. That hoe gonna blow up the same day. Hey. Shout out to Brother Ray coming in with the 10. Good looking, famo. Yeah, man, Sin must want me to lose the bitch. He must want me to sit up there and get rid of this bitch or something, man. That must be some game for the hoe to blow up and for Sin to come up on the bitch, man. He think he's slick, man. He know these hoes need Instagram. He know these hoes need the TikTok. He know these hoes need the Snapchat. He know these hoes be Facebooking. He know this, man. He know without this IG, a nigga ain't gonna be able to get his PIMP ING on. What this nigga on? Hey, man, I promise you, if most of these niggas told the bitch right now, for the month of November, there will be no internet. None. We going old school, like they used to do back in the day. You know, that's it. Bitch, I'm about to give me that iPhone. You don't need that iPhone. No, bitch, you about to take this flip that ain't got no internet on it. I made sure you can't get it on no internet. Some of these bitches so savvy, they gonna make a way out of no way. Bitch on the flip phone on motherfucking Facebook, Instagram. These bitches are slick. But, hey man, y'all know y'all will be, niggas gonna sit up there and have that hoe blow up. But look, my point is this. In this game, you can't allow the IG, the FB, the SC. You can't allow that to be the replacement for your pimping. Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to have hoes, that, and it's a few that have a situation like this. And I know some of y'all like, nah, that's impossible, P. I know a young P right now. He got 2 brides. Not only is they the snow, not only do they not have no kids, but they don't even care about the internet like that. Why? Because they was friends before the game, and when he knocked one, the other one just came with her. But the main bitch, she don't care for the internet. She don't care for Instagram. I said, oh my God. As he began to tell me this, I almost damn near cried. I said, she don't care about Instagram? He like, no, P, she don't care about no Instagram. I said, boy. He's like, man, she don't care about no Instagram, no Facebook, no none of that. I said, keep it just like that. Keep it just like that. Why? Because let's just get into it. It's so much shit going on this internet, man, that, is, I have to say, a lot of young, impressionable, fucked up minds, they're not going to be able to take. Let's just be real. I could put out some false information about Andre, King Smith, Spike, Hood Life, Adrian, D, James, King and Tef, Frankie. I could put out false information on Sapoba the Prince. And because this is the internet, many of you, damn near all of you, will believe it for face value and not even do no research. That's how deadly the internet is. You can say something about somebody or something and people won't do no research. The internet has become their preacher. P, what you mean by that? Like in the Christian church, right? When the pastor, he ain't talking about shit, and the people so motherfucking lazy to research and find out the pastor up here lying. The shit that pastor saying, this ain't even according to the word. He just, God, Mickey Mouse, Daffy Duck, 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 Goose. I said to Mary, had a little lamb. Turn to the book of Ephesians, and you will see Daffy Duck going inside to go play with Jacob. And then Jacob spoke, amen, to the Terminator. And then the Terminator was rolling dice with Tupac. And then Tupac was playing with the Three Stooges. Praise God. Smack your neighbor and say, neighbor, neighbor. You see how pastor ain't saying nothing? But they so lazy, and they so much into the feeling that, you understand me, they don't give a fuck what's being said. And then Moses had smacked the hoe because she had got out of pocket. Moses had came back from the burning bush. Aaron and them was down there partying. Aaron was in there partying with hoes, and the hoes was out of pocket. And Moses smacked all them hoes. Turn to your neighbor and say, Moses smacked all the hoes. And then he went back to God. And he said, Lord, help me with my pimping. And because of the emotions that's being conveyed, because of the entertainment, because of the way of the delivery, everybody will accept this shit as if it's right. I'm here to tell you that the internet has become that Christian preacher. I'm here to tell you that Instagram is that Christian preacher. I'm here to tell you that Instagram is God to these young, impressionable, lazy-minded, absent-minded, truth right there, she won't research to find it, ass bitches. I'm here to tell you that IG is that Christian preacher and that God today. I'm here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you that. It's many of y'all laughing, but many of y'all go to a church like that. Amen. And Moses, he didn't like little titties. He liked the big titties. How many know that if you got little titties, you're not going to make it in. But if you got big titties, you're going to make it in. I mean, you can say anything. Now, that's not the word of God. That's totally contrary to the word of God. But due to the fact that I'm saying it with that delivery, due to the fact that people are laughing, due to the fact that it's entertaining, you know what I mean? Motherfucker just take that for face value. And let me just slide this in there. Because of the power that the internet has today, you can take black heroes. I'm going somewhere right now. You can take people who was once heroes to black people. You can take legends that were legendary at one time to black people, and you can make them predators and, nothing but molesters and killers and, drug dealers and, gorillas. You can make them anything that you desire to make them because of the power of the internet to the young, impressionable, or absent-minded, feeble-minded. You can do whatever you want to do on this internet. You can take somebody who was once the king of pop, and you can bring out certain things just and make a documentary. And just because, you got a few people who admitted later on that they were paid to say these things, and they can come on one accord saying something, and because it's shown on the internet, people will believe it if it's thus said the Lord, as if God said it himself. The power of the internet. A man can be a complete, just straight up and down, normal man. What do you mean normal? Dealing with people in his age group. And that man can make a mistake, such as you see Freeze had made that statement that ended up being on World Star. And you can take something like that, where a man admits that he did not know the age, that he was months in the game at that particular time. And then common sense should have shown, well, the internet didn't expose him. He's exposing this himself. Nobody did no diligent research and came to a revelation. No, he's conveying information about himself. This is a man of integrity. This is a man that has character. So much character that he didn't even have to reveal this. But because he saw his brother in the fire, he had a desire to convey information about himself. And they trying to take this one incident where the man conveyed in himself that he did something ignorantly and continuously try to make this man into a pedophile. That's the internet. And when you have minds that are not strong enough, to say, you know what? I can't just read something and see something and just believe everything that I'm seeing and read. I got to do some research, because all I've heard about this individual was good things. And now all of a sudden, it got to be a motive. What's the motive behind it? As Andre Taylor said, there's a revelation in the why. Why is this happening? Why is this person has an agenda to assassinate the character of this individual? Why? Why all of a sudden in the 90s, things that were accepted and it was cool, but now all of a sudden it's a fake outrage because of a different era change. A Me Too movement then came about, and now all of a sudden, because one crowd, all it takes is one individual to put on an Oscar award performance, and then everybody jump on a bandwagon. My goodness. Because if it was about righteousness, that would have moved you back then when you heard it. Your character would have said, "Then this not right. I can't fuck with you." You didn't need an internet. You didn't need a documentary series. You didn't need somebody to tell you that this was right or wrong, or to have this, or to mute this or that. That should have just been your character. Not because of a post. Come on, man. Let me talk. I know I'm getting a little, but let me just talk for a minute. It's just like I was going through the story of a young woman that's supposed to be in the game. And it broke my heart because the young woman that is this in the game that I'm talking about, she's the daughter of an ex-hoe of mine, that I still love dearly. But this young girl that's 20, she's like 20 years old. I don't even think she's 21 now. She's 20 years old. Who's the daughter of an ex-hoe of mine. I seen her posting Keisha from False Alert. Do you hear me? Now this is supposed to be a young hoe, and she posted in her story, and I seen it 3 times yesterday. Not just her come first because of course she's the daughter of an ex-hoe of mine. But I'm just showing you something. I seen 3 so-called hoes, 3 females professing to be hoes, post something that Keisha from False Alert had posted, Kiko had posted, saying anybody can pimp, anybody can hoe, but not everybody can be a successful square. Now I expect a square person to post that, but somebody in the game, I've seen this. I said, what in the hell? Said anybody can pimp and anybody can hoe, but not everybody can be a successful square. I just shook I said, God damn. What in the motherfucking, you understand me, as Jamie would say, for she's, what is this? How in the hell did a so-called hoe post this? But I understand, I don't condone, but I understand when you don't have the teachings. I'm getting to a point. When you don't have the correct doctrine of the game, and all your game comes from the internet, you're going to be retarded. When your influence, when your whole, you understand me, game, information, inspiration, exhortation, all come from the location of the internet. No street. If you don't got that street gospel in you, you can just hear anything on the internet and you'll just roll with it. Now, I'm not against successful squares. Shout out to the successful squares. No, this is not to minimize squares who are successful in society. Because I'm one of the ones, you won't never hear me speaking against a damn square, because it was squares that taught me. Who you see in them schools? Squares. Who taught you at church? Squares. Who were certain good people in your community that gave you wise words? Squares. So this is not an anti-square platform. Shout out to all the squares. This is not, you'll see different people in the game, saying something, negative about squares. You'll never hear me saying a damn thing against square. I got squares in my family and love them dearly. So no, I don't have anything negative to say about a square, especially a successful one. But for somebody who's a participant of the game to actually post that. Now, those of us that's really authentic participants, we know that can't just anybody pimp, and we know that just anybody can't hoe. Anybody can prostitute, anybody can send a bitch, but Anybody can't just be a hoe. Any woman can open up her legs and sell some pussy. But not every woman can sell this game. Not every woman can execute this game. Not every woman can go through the hardships, adversities in this game and still excel within it afterward. No, it takes a strong woman to do that. It takes an intelligent woman to comprehend the instructions of a pimp and actually go out there and go execute it day in and day out. You know what I mean? No. Any woman can sell some pussy. I give you that. Yeah, any woman can suck some dick. But those that actually know the game, know that, all that sucking and fucking, you know what I mean? I mean, hey, when a pimp send that hoe out the door, we really, shit, bitch, I want you to sell my game. I want you to sell fantasy. And if he has enough currency where he can afford or think he can afford, some pussy, it just might be for the offering. But yeah, bitch, you don't got to open up your mouth or open up your legs to open up his bank account. Yeah, bitch, you know what I mean? That's what this drag game is for. Yeah. So, but I understand that squares, they get their whole ideology from false documentaries and things like that. So I understand completely why they think the stupid shit that they think. But I'm just here to tell you that we have hatred and dislike amongst each other, and we don't even know each other. Did you hear what I just said? Some of us have hate and dislike for one another, and we don't even know each other. Sin, what do you mean by that? The only thing we know about each other is what we hear or what we heard on the internet. You have man speaking against man talking to woman about another man, and all the information that he got was from the motherfucking internet. Shout out to Balance, man. Appreciate that. Peace and prosperity, everyone. Glory to the game. Appreciate that, Balance. Good looking, P. And y'all get them likes to 400, man. Everybody hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell. But we have individuals, who constantly, criticize, the pimping, talk down on the pimping, spread hate on the pimping, and this is supposed to be the pimping. We have dislike and hate amongst each other and don't even know each other, but talk about each other simply because of the things that we heard or seen on the internet. Now, what I will say, I can't negate the fact that there's some sucker shit that has been done, and certain shit is just, it's just undone. You did what you did, and yes, the internet, revealed that, and we just, it is what it is regarding that. But to allow a convicted rapist, to allow somebody who has multiple cases against children, to be able to spread discord amongst the pimping, to allow somebody, who actually, is known, for conning hoes. This is a con male who has con hoes out of money to actually have a platform where he's speaking about the pimping to the horn. That's why I say you got to be the one to pimp. Why? Because pimping first started home. Are you lacing that hoe, or is the internet lacing that hoe? You know how many times I've heard women say, Sin, I've got more game from your YouTube channel than I done got from my own pimp. Now, of course, that sounds good to the ego. Yeah, that sounds real good to the ego. And that'll make the ego feel good, like, damn. Yeah, saying I done got more game, from your channel. I done got more game from your videos than I done got from my own pimp. I done heard that so many times. And it sounds good to the flesh. It sounds good to the ego. But when you really let this game minister to you, that's abominable. That means that it's no pimping or some lazy pimping, which is no pimping, going on. Appreciate that 20, good fella Rich. Appreciate that, fam. You know, that means that there's no pimping or lazy pimping, which is no pimping, you know what I mean, going on. Some of y'all, let me just kick this door down. Some of y'all ain't never took a hoe nowhere. So it's quite understandable why she go to Instagram for enjoyment, why she go to Instagram for entertainment. She been on that same pavement since Jesus was crucified. The bitch ain't been nowhere. Been in the game now for 2 years or more, and the only thing that she know is Figueroa and Tams. Hello? All she know, you understand me, is Figueroa, you know what I mean, every now and then, you know what I mean, you'll sit up there, you know what I mean, and get a bitch off, give her a day off, you know, because her mother was sick, but she never been nowhere. All she know is LA to the Bay and AZ. Some ain't even been to Vegas. It used to be Vegas. This some of y'all whole program. Vegas, AZ, Southern Cal. Some just might have Seattle when they program, you know, in Miami. That's about it. She ain't never been nowhere. You ain't never done nothing with the hoe. And then when y'all go to a location, you don't ever take her out. Man, take that hoe to the beach, man. Stop letting that bitch sit in that room all goddamn day. Take that bitch outside. Get her off that internet. Stop letting the internet do what you supposed to be doing. Get your lazy ass up and pimp. That's why I keep saying a lot of y'all don't want to pimp for the money, man. You don't want to do no pimping. You just want to do some breaking. You just want to do some charging. You just want to do some living of the earnings of prostitution. But you don't want to do no pimping, though. Get your lazy ass up and go find a place to take them hoes, you know what I mean, so they can enjoy themselves. If that hoe been out there giving it her all and you know she been using her ability to the best of her ability to get your currency, then man, sit up there, man, take that bitch, you know what I mean, to a museum or something. Take her to a concert. Goddamn. Usher doing his thing out there in Vegas, man. Hey, man, why don't you take that Boston baked bean head asshole, man, to that Usher show out there in Vegas, man? Yeah, show that hoe around, man. How is it that the square, you know, is getting more enjoyment, you know, than the hoe? Now, I understand that, you know, of course, you know, we gonna pimp now. You know, I understand. But if that bitch been really socking into your pockets, I'm talking about a hoe that's really been hoeing around here. And then I'm even talking for the ones, you know, she might not been checking over a rack every day, but she been giving it her all. Yeah, she been giving it her all, man. Yeah, she really been giving. She been really staying down to come up. She been hitting them casinos. Her conversation and got a lot better. It used to be a time when she used to talk to Tricks. She didn't know how to open, control, and close. You know, so she'd be talking to Tricks for 2 hours and walk away with $200 and all that goofy shit. You know, when she was green in the game. But now she done got more seasoned. She's applying your game more. You know, have fun with your hoes. Because you know what? If that hoe blow up or that hoe chews up, guess what? Her mind going to be so fucked up with somebody else. She going to look at the next guy like, damn, man, this nigga boring. I might be angry at Balance. I might be angry at Sepulveda the Prince. I might be angry at King Difference. But, you know, I might have to go back. I'm going to have to go back, man, because at least when I was with my folks, man, like, you know, he always had something encouraging to say. He know how to fire a hoe up, you know, before going to work. I could feel the power of hoeing before I go out the door. He would make me look in the mirror and I would see the reflection of perfection. I could see the artwork of God. I felt like the artwork of God. I felt like when I came to the blade that I was going to touch every motherfucking dollar, you understand me, out there, because that's the way that man's pimping made me feel. That woman should be able to get high off your pimping. Oh, man, let me talk for a minute. Let me pimp right now. Hey, you know, when a pimp really has a masterpiece, mouthpiece, and really been blessed by this game, and he's on a mental safari with that woman, you know, that's a sapiosexual woman, he can take her mind places that drugs could never take it. Appreciate that 20, fam. You know, when you really blessed and anointed by this game and you've been reading the way that you was supposed to be reading and meditating on pimping, the way you supposed to meditate on this pimping, hey, when you talking to that hoe, it'll just flow out you. You ain't got to rehearse nothing. You don't got to sit up there and write down anything. You'll just open up your mouth and the game will meet you there. That's all you got to do. You don't got to, ooh, what new topic should I talk about? No, all you got to do is open up your mouth. Because you're always reading, or you in the streets, or you're constantly having experiences, you know what I mean, with new hoes. You always, you know what I mean, coming into something, new revelations, new outstanding understandings. There's always something to talk about. That's why we say it just some more of it. See, when you pimping, it's always some more of it. Now, we got some individuals that been successful. Appreciate that 20, baby. Thank you. We got some individuals that really did their thing, mansion homes and all of that type of shit. But when you hear individuals talk about how they mastered the game, that's just ego talking. Man, it's always some more of it. Ain't no, oh, I had reached the highest of the high. No, you didn't. That just sound good to a square that don't know no better. It's always some more of it. It's always another revelation. It's always another understanding. It's always some more success within the game to obtain. It's always some more of it, man. You know, can't nobody tell you that they reached the highest pinnacle. No, that's a beautiful book for a square to buy, but that's a lie. Beautiful book for a square to buy, but it's the best definition of a lie, nigga. It's not it. That's not it. Why? Because it's always some more of it. And when you pimping and you really sitting over there getting into some more of it, when you talking to that hoe, you know what I mean? She should feel electrified. You know what I mean? She should feel like, oh my God, I am really sitting here with the Museum of Game. 1 minute you guys can be talking about Edgar Allan Poe. Next minute, you could be talking about Winston Churchill. Next thing, you could be talking about Marcus Garvey. Next minute, you could be talking about Paul Laurence Dunbar. You could be sitting over there talking about, you know what I mean, when Madam C.J. Walker did this. Matter of fact, that's how you get a black woman fired up, giving her information about so many black women who have done great things before she was even born, before she was even thought of. Giving her the true history of black women, giving her the true history of what black women even did in the game. Knowledge of self will keep you out of depression. When that depression come in like a flood, guess what gonna fight it? Knowledge of self. I got too much greatness in me to be in this predicament. I got too much greatness in me to be depressed and oppressed and discouraged and all of that. Man, fuck all of this shit. This is what squares do. Let me shake myself and get the fuck off of this shit. Man, I got hoeing to do. That's how you supposed to make that woman feel. It's a high that she's only supposed to be able to get from you. Did you know this? Did you know this? Did you know that? One thing I even liked about raising Canaan, you know, Canaan's mother, you know, with her dealing with that boyfriend, you know, every time she come around him, he's always teaching her something. She's always asking questions. That's what a man's supposed to be with a woman. Knowledge, information, revelation, understanding. You know, when you feeling weak, baby, you can rest your head on my shoulder. You got questions? Call me. Save me in your phone as the answer, because I got nothing but answers for you. I got game. That's what a man is supposed to have. We talking about pimping, you know, but I mean, just to be all the way 100, this is the ministry of a man to the woman. You're supposed to be able to give her a mental climax. You're supposed to make her feel like, oh my God, I am blessed be the day that I found this man. She's supposed to feel like that. It's a high that she can't get from a trick. She can't get from a square. She can't get from a client. She can only get it from a giant in the game. That's why I say, is she getting that from your pimping? Are you pimping? You know, she shouldn't be sitting over there quoting what she heard from Shade Room and Baller Alert and all of these sites on IG talking about what Instagram said. What did the pimping say? Yeah, you know, I read, woo, woo, bitch, where you get that from? Well, DJ Academics, he posted, huh? What have you been teaching her? When was the last time you said something that was so deep to her it made her think like, God damn? When was the last time you set them hoes down when y'all was in a meeting and you were just popping some profound pimping and them hoes was astonished because of the motherfucking game that was proceeding out of your mouth? Has that ever happened to you? Do you have any pimp testimonies like that? Man, get my likes up. Man, I'm saying too much for my likes to be at 363 with over 600 people listening to this game right now. Man, get my likes up. My likes should have been really over 500. But man, get my likes up over 400 right now. Stop playing with this game. All this game that's being conveyed within this video and y'all playing with them damn likes. Man, get them likes. Make them likes look like the viewers, man. Yeah. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Make sure you click on that bell. Let me see. Is she getting it from you or is she getting it from the internet? Is she getting that high from you or is she getting it from Instagram? Is she getting that high from you or is she getting it from TikTok? Is she getting that attention from you or is she getting that attention from Facebook? Where is it coming from? Because see, when she's getting it from her man at home, it's quite different from getting it from strangers in other homes that she don't know. You know, when she's getting it from the pimpin' or when she's getting it from her man, you know, it's organic. But when she getting it from IG and FB and SC and TikTok and all that, TT and all that type of shit, hey man, that's almost like a bitch going to McDonald's. That's like a bitch going to Burger King. That's like a bitch going to Popeyes, nothing but destruction. You know, getting it from your man, being able to get information and inspiration from your man, that's organic like Whole Foods. But when you got to get it from dudes that you don't even know and fake love and fake praise and worship service from niggas who only want to fuck, you know what I mean, in the comment section, hey man, that ain't nothing but McDonald's. And because they can't get Whole Foods, you know, them bitches will settle for McDonald's every time because, you know what I mean, they got that, you know, McDonald's food is better than no food mentality. You know, I know it's fake love, but, you know, fake love better than no love mentality. So them likes, them shares, the comment section, praise and worship, you know, it's better than just no attention at all mentality. You know? Even though I'm talking to pimps and hoes, even you squares can bite off this. This is some good game right here. You know, is your woman getting that game? Is she getting that attention? You know what I mean? Is she getting that satisfaction from you or is she getting it from the internet? Has the internet replaced you? Is the internet in your stead? Appreciate that 5. Good looking, fam. You know, when was the last time that woman was able to get high off of something you said? You know, when was the last time you gave some good compliments? And then that's another thing too, man. Some of you guys, let me just come through, man. Some of you guys are eating from the wrong tables. These guys are giving you the wrong food. And it shows. Because a lot of you square motherfuckers be saying square ass shit in my comment section. Y'all be like, man, I remember one time a nigga said, I know Sinful wasn't no pimp because he give women too many compliments. Pimps don't be complimenting women. And that's how I knew, you know what I mean, this internet is a motherfucker. Some of you guys are listening to homosexuals to get heterosexual game. I ain't gonna go there, but some of you niggas is listening to homosexuals and you listening to homosexuals trying to get heterosexual game, man. Hey, man, hey, that shit backwards, man. Hey man, how you gonna listen to a homosexual to give you heterosexual game, man? I don't understand that, son. What's wrong with you niggas, man? You listening to homosexuals, man. You listening to niggas that got boyfriends give you information, man. You understand me, about relationships and having women and all that. Man, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas, man? I'm not listening to no homosexual to give me heterosexual game. You know what I mean? Hell no, man. You stay over there with Bruce and, Mikey Mike and, Big Arm Ronald and, you know what I mean, Big Dick the Crip and all of that shit, man. You know what I mean? You stay on your side, fam. I ain't trying to listen to no homosexual kick game to me, you know what I mean, about this shit right here. No, you just took a dick out your mouth, man. Your breath stank, man. Your breath smell like that man balls, man. You can't tell me nothing at all. I ain't trying to listen to you, famo. You hurt. Your booty hurt when you sit down. I ain't trying to listen to you, fam, talk about women. You got something against women. You anti-women. I'm not trying to listen to, let me say this too. A lot of these guys on YouTube is anti-women. You could just tell they don't love women. They don't like women. See me, I'm familiar with the pussy. I'm cool with the pussy. I'm friends of the pussy. I get money from the pussy. The pussy take care of me. I love the pussy. I'm cool. That's my nigga, man. I fucks with the pussy. But you can tell these niggas is anti-pussy, man. They anti-women. They anti, you understand me? Even black women, especially. I'm not anti-women, no matter what color, but especially black women. I'm not anti-women, man. Some of y'all anti. Appreciate that, Dark. Good looking. The internet, because of the internet, because everybody has a platform, and because you can go to somebody's platform and look at the number of subscribers and look at the number of views, you think what this person is saying is irrefutable. Like, oh my God, this gotta be like the dude because look at his views. Look at his views. Oh man, he got 400,000 for this one video. He got 200,000 for this video. This is how the internet got a lot of y'all thinking. Some of the women be like, I like Big Marcus, but he only got 1,000 followers and he following 1,200 people. He a lame. And let's say if Andre is a cutthroat, he's a con male. And let's just say if Big Marcus in the comment section was a good dude, good game, and he was looking to really, satisfy, and elevate, every woman he come across, but because he following 1,200 people and he only got 1,000 followers, you're going to be like, man, this nigga a lame. He ain't certified in the streets. You know what I mean? Why he only got 1,000 followers and why is he following 1,200 motherfuckers, man? This nigga ain't cool. But you would sit up there and think Andre is that dude because when you went to his page, he had over 600,000 people following him and he was only following 200 and something. And so because of that, you know what I mean? You say, oh man, I got to get with Andre. You know what I mean? Woo! That's internet. Internet mentality, the internet. And when a woman is, oh my God, let me just let me take it there. When a woman is only getting her game from the internet, the moment that Pimpin get the chance to talk to her, let me just deal with this topic right here. The moment that Pimpin get to talk to the bitch, she feel too important. She feel too important. Like, wait a minute, man, I got over 500,000 followers. You can't talk to me like this. I don't give a fuck if I don't have $500. Nigga, I got 500,000 followers. I don't give a fuck about me still staying at my mama's house and I'm 35 with motherfucking, you understand me, $200 by the grace of God, you know what I mean, and it's on a credit card. That don't matter. I got 500,000 followers. I'm popping. Drake liked 2 of my pictures on my page. How you gonna tell me that I ain't that bitch? I am her. That's her shit. 304 underscore Sheila, I am her. And she even be saying, I am her. You know, I don't care about being broke. I don't care about having fucked up credit. I am her. I don't care about your pimping and you talking about some us coming together on one accord. We can do this and we can do that. But you not acknowledging my 500,000 followers though. So what if my breath stank? So what if I don't know how to clean my pussy? So what if my credit fucked up? So what if I don't take care of my kid? Nigga, I got over 500,000 followers. I am a legend. I am her. Internet got these bitches feeling some type of way. You know? Seriously. Nigga gonna come to me talking about some how his pimping can do this for me and how his pimping and you know I need to choose up and nigga, if you only got 1,000 followers and I got over 500,000 followers, you need to listen to me. Don't care nothing about how much money you got or the big house you live in. I have over 500,000 followers. Hello? This is their mentality. I am her. How this nigga gonna tell me, he talking about even his hello costs? It don't look like it. You only got 2,000 followers. Only 2,000 people only cared about your hello costing. You know, but I got over 500,000 people following me. Shit. Boy talking about some he pimping. And then like I'm pimping. I'm the one that got over 500,000 followers, nigga. You better respect this shit. I am her. Oh man, y'all laughing, but man, this is so true. This is what happened when you only get it from the internet. This is what happens when you don't get game, you know what I mean, from, you know, the streets, from real life experiences. This is what happens when you're a nobody in real life. You get so caught up, you know, in the matrix on the internet. The internet becomes your Bible. You start going to first Instagram, 5th chapter. You know what I mean? 3rd like verse. And this becomes your God. You start thinking that, man, you know, maybe I am. Yeah, what? Huh? Who? Malcolm X. Nigga, I got over 200,000 subscribers, nigga. Malcolm ain't never had that. You have individuals that think like that. I got on the women, but let me sit up there and get on these niggas too. I've seen YouTubers compare themselves to Marcus Garvey because of the internet. I've seen YouTubers because of likes and views, you know, like I am today's Malcolm. Nigga, no. What? You today's who? Today's Malcolm? When this happened? When did you become today's Malcolm? Yes, I am Malcolm X. I am Marcus Garvey. I am Frederick Douglass. I am. Touch somebody and say I am. I got 10,000 likes. Regardless of this motherfucker Farrakhan coming up with a 1,000,000 man march, I got 10,000 likes. Touch somebody and say I am somebody. Like, no. The internet, I tell you, listen, if you really sit back and look, you like, man, these people are psychopaths. You are a sociopath, sir. You're crazy. Sir, you're on drugs. And I'm here to tell you that they are on drugs. Because this internet is stronger than heroin. It's stronger than crystal meth. You're laughing, but it's true. It gives clout. What would even make black men go on a white man's platform to speak on other black men and minimize their own people? What would make a black man go on a white man's platform and disrespect his own women and disrespect black women? Why? Because of the drug called clout. Give it to me. Give me my high. Give me my fix. Oh, how many views did we get this time? Oh, 200,000 views? Okay, I got to go harder. Who else do I disrespect? Who else do I disrespect? Let me pull motherfuckers up from the grave. Let me disrespect four in them grave. Let me disrespect four in them. Let me disrespect Keisha and them. Let me disrespect Nipsey and them. Let me disrespect, DMX and them. Let me pull people from the grave. This is not really them. Listen, let me put this to you. When a person is high and strung out on drugs, I really don't hold them accountable for the things that they're doing because they're under the influence. I'm here to tell you that you guys are going to laugh, but it's the same with the internet. These people used to actually be a different person before the fame of the internet. Because of the influences of the high from clout, they have become something else. They have manifested a whole different demon that they didn't even know that existed. This is what happens when you get it from the internet. Touch somebody and say, this is what happens when you get it from the internet. This is what happens when you have women who never really had, authentic experiences with authentic men. They never had authentic good experiences, never really found out what a man was. You might be like, damn, P, why this woman got a platform and she teaches against black men all the time? Hey, I'm here to tell you that, hey, man, a lot of these girls that you see crying about guys all the time, a lot of them never came across a man. They came across males on the internet. Oh man, I'm about to hurt y'all feelings, man. Oh, let me take my belt off and whoop y'all some more. Oh man, your favorite YouTubers is getting pregnant, you understand me, by niggas off the internet. So now they crying on the internet against black men on the internet. Sitting over there crying. Sitting over there going hard. Like, damn, she got over 2,000 motherfuckers. Yeah, 2,000 bitter ass bitches who got fucked and got pregnant by niggas that they met off the motherfucking internet. I'm here to tell you that when you got that hustle, you're going to be big as hell because there's so many motherfucking bitter ass bitches, you know what I mean, on this motherfucker. You got so many Peter Pan ass niggas that ain't got no balls that's going to support that shit. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be a big hustle. And I know, as a matter of fact, let me just kick the door down. I don't have nothing against Cynthia either. I don't. I've been told you guys that. I never bit my tongue. I told you when I see Cynthia G, I just see somebody who's love starved, attention starved, somebody who's sexually frustrated, somebody that need a hug. I don't see a black woman that hates black men. I see a black woman that's hustling, that also basically got some issues. That's all I see. When I see her, I don't say, oh my God, I hate Cynthia G, I dislike her. No, I don't. I see a hustler. I see somebody who saw a weakness among black women and she's, got a hustle on. I ain't mad at her. Hey, hustle, do your thing. If they fall for it, if they choose up on that bullshit, then that's on them. I don't feel bad for y'all, when you choose up on that stupid shit, because a lot of you bitches know that that's stupid shit. But it feel good to you because you was hurt. So you heard some bullshit during your pain, and somebody was able to gain off of you because you was in your pain. You knew that 2 + 2 wasn't 5, but it sounded so good because you was in your pain at that time. You might have been conned, manipulated, charmed and disarmed out your pussy. Charmed and disarmed, and now you got to take care of a baby or some babies. And that nigga is still living his best life. So anybody that say anything about black men, you ready to amen. Amen, sister. Amen. Fuck them niggas. Amen. Fuck them niggas. Amen. Fuck the black men. Yes, they're destroying black women. Yes, teach. Come on now. Appreciate that 20, fam. For Pilgrim's P. None are never hardly on. Yeah. That's a blessing, Gary. Yeah, if you got 40 toes and they not really active on that thing, you got a blessed situation, Gary. Yeah, maintain your shit, bro. Yeah, blessings to you. But this is what happens when you get it from the internet. The internet can be a great tool, but it's being used to take advantage, you know what I mean, of people who are in pain. That's all. So when I hear about platforms talking down on black men, any black man with any wisdom would just ignore that and just keep going. I look at you niggas crazy when you get into my DM saying, P, we need you to reply to Cynthia and go at Cynthia. I'm not going to make a video at Cynthia. Cynthia's hustling. And she's doing a good job at hustling, bitches that know better and some that don't. Some that know better, they know that this is some bullshit, but at the same time, they're in their pain. They just got over a relationship. They just got out of a relationship, or some just got out of a marriage. And so this message is catering to their feelings. P, what are you saying? The shit that's coming out of Cynthia's mouth is a drug that they're looking for. It's a fix. That's all. It's a fix. It's a motherfucking fix. It ain't no different than a drug dealer having that drug and they sitting over there every day looking for a damn fix. That's all. She got their fix right now. They've been through some bullshit. So they want to hear some bullshit. Damn, that is, yeah. They've been through some bullshit. And so now they want to hear some bullshit. That's all. But even with that, I'm not going to sit up there and hate black women because black women are saying some hateful things. Hey, when people are in pain, they say a lot of things, during that time. You know what I mean? When you in pain or when you're angry or you feeling some type of way, yeah, you'll say anything. You'll say anything. Somebody say pain. Come on, bro. You know the definition of that. Pain is hurt. That's what pain is. Pain is discomfort. Pain is suffering. That means you going, in other words, let me just kick the urban definition. You going through some shit. That's what it is. In the words and simplicity, you going through some shit. So a lot of people, when they going through some shit, they'll even hear some bullshit, but they will accept bullshit like it's some real shit because they going through some shit. Simplicity. If they was happy, they wouldn't even pay that nonsense any attention. But due to the fact that they was lied to, or maybe, they was, as Malcolm said, hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, now that gives an opportunity for anybody to just come in with some bullshit and they're going to accept it as if it's some real shit. That's all. That's all. But it's just some bullshit, man. Appreciate that 5, bro. It's tricking. I'm not talking about that right now. Y'all always asking questions that have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Bring that another message and I got you. Do me a favor. Get my likes over 500, though. Yeah, get them likes over 500. Yeah, so we can get to that 6. Yeah, get them likes over 500. Everybody hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell. But, in this game, another thing that I seen, that I disagree with and that the game disagree with, in this game. Of course, y'all know the group that's popping right now on IG. I ain't got to say the name. And then, it's a lot of shit that's going on there. I wouldn't want the impressionable minds to even go there and see that shit. But the broad, let's deal with this situation because there's a lot of that going on. The broad that was the little 16-year-old that I told you that was breaking on the grown-ass man in America, she's in Canada, and she's a 16-year-old girl, and she ended up getting that $30,000 out the goofy, and then she went on to get some more money, and she never even physically seen this motherfucker. Yeah, she also got a new dude that's supposed to be some pimping, and they both laughing in the comment section. Yeah, that's the internet. Touch somebody and say, yeah, that's the internet shit. Because how in the fuck you some pimping and you laughing in the comment section with your hoe laughing at a nigga? That's not pimping. That's not pimpish. You won't never see Sinful to P laughing at a nigga with a bitch, hoe, anything. I don't care if he pimping, simping, a real nigga, bitch nigga. You won't see me laughing at any nigga with basically the bitch. I don't want this bitch to think I'm her wifey. I don't want this bitch to think that we having a Wendy Williams show about these niggas. Bitch, I'm not your motherfucking friend like that. Yeah, some of you niggas be giving up your balls and putting panties on and shit, and you become wifeys with these hoes, man. Sitting over there laughing at other niggas and shit with these bitches and shit. Man, what type of niggas is y'all? I don't do that type of shit. I'm not into that. I might not even like the nigga, don't even care for him. But you will never see me doing some goofy ass shit like that. That's why I told you, Sapoba the Prince, about the you know what nigga that I told you I had to chop him up for speaking coffee face from Bronx Tale. That nigga that sat up there and said some goofy shit, about me. That's why I had to check him. And then I seen that nigga in the comment section talking about some, I bet he owe child support. That's what I said, that internet shit. Some of you niggas, had real characters. You were real niggas at one time, but you've gotten on this internet, man, and you start smoking down that internet, and you became something else. You started snorting that internet, and you became somebody else, man. You another demon. What type of nigga get in the comment section and say, I bet he owe child support. I bet he owe child support. Yeah, he don't got to register, but I bet he owe child support. What type of nigga is that? What type of bitch ass nigga get his motherfucking soft ass in the motherfucking comment section and say, I bet he owe child support. I said, look at this Shantae ass nigga. Look at this soft ass nigga. Look at this nigga with the panties on. Look at this nigga. What type of nigga get in the comment section on another man and sit up there and say, I bet he owe child support. Girl, I bet he owe child. I said, boy, I knew you was a bitch. I already knew you was a bitch. You know what I mean? I already knew you was a bitch, you know what I mean? For letting Polo sit up there and put tips on you, putting hands on you. You know what I mean? Now I know you're a bitch for doing this bitch ass shit. Boy, I don't even know you. I don't like you like that. We've been around each other a few times and you kept that shit cool when you was around me. Cause you could have never did that shit physically around me. Never. I bet he owe child support. I said, nigga, this nigga ain't even, man, let me stop. But hey, it's what happens, man, when you snorting on that internet. That's what happened when you putting that internet in your arm. This is what happens, man, when you drinking on that internet. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be used as a tool. It's not supposed to be used, you know what I mean, for you to be getting high off of and, doing the gay ass shit that you're doing. But yes, man, let me just say some things that we just don't do. Hey, man, pimps don't be allowing they hoes to be following pimps off the internet and shit. Hey, man, we don't get down like that. Oh, matter of fact, let me just correct that. I don't get down like that. I don't allow, my hoe won't be inside of another pimp's live. Oh, P, man, it's just in support of the game, man. And you know what I mean? Damn, P, your hoe, she following everybody. Let me see who your hoe following. Even my hello call. She following Freeze. Oh man, I let her follow Gorgeous Dre. He spitting good game. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Sharp the pimp. You let your hoe follow Sharp? Yeah, he said some cool things on Soft White Underbelly, man. So I let my hoe follow Sharp. Oh, okay. Bishop Don Magic one. Yeah, Bishop, man, he ain't been in the game for years, man. I let her follow Bishop and everything. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Silky Slim. Yeah, Silky made that one song, man. The hoe, she really like his song and shit. You know what I mean? Let's go pimpin'. Yeah, you know what I mean? She liked that song, man. I kind of turned her out to that. So I let her, she even be in Silky's inbox sometimes. She let him know that she liked that song. Oh, okay. You let your hoe get in Silky's DM in front of you and tell Silk that she liked that song, huh? Yeah, man. What I mean? Let's go pimpin'. She liked that song. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Let me see who else your whole following. Rallo the Pimp. Yeah, man. She like that. Hose down. I can feel the thing. Hose down. She like that beat. I was like, okay, sing that shit, bitch. Yeah. So yeah, man, I don't think it's a problem, man. I let the whole man, say hey to Rallo. We matter of fact, we had FaceTime Rallo together. We was like, hey, it's just me and my bitch, man. We just want you to know, man, we like that song, man. Yeah. You got goofies like this. You know? We love, we just wanted to let you know, Rallo, we love that album, P. Yeah, I'm following you. My bitches, we following you, man. We just want you to know, man, we support the game. Goof ass nigga. Niggas is too soft. Niggas is too nice. All of this, we are the world. I told y'all about all of this Michael Jackson, we are the world pimping that you niggas is trying to do. I'm not in that, man. It's cool to admire another man. It's cool to have liking for another man. But you niggas be on that Michael Jackson, we are the world type of shit and hold hands and all. I ain't trying to do all that shit, man. Yeah, a whole man ain't following none of you niggas. That's it. She ain't following none of you niggas. A bitch better not be following a nigga, period. Oh, I like him. This is my favorite. No, I'm not even on that. No. Because even sometimes them squares be showing shit that's contrary to this game, man. No. And let me kick the dough down on that. Yeah, P, she just following hoes. Hey, she better be following the right hoe. P, what you mean by that? Hey, man, every bitch ain't got the correct standards in they home. So if she following a bitch that's professing hoeing, but ain't really possessing no hoeing like that, hey, that bitch gonna see some things in that story or on that page that she shouldn't have saw. That's what I'm saying. She gonna see some things and hear some things that I don't want my bitch seeing and hearing. So she ain't got no business following her. I'll tell you like this, it's best for the bitch to not have eyes, but if she came with that already and everything like that, she already on Instagram, hey, she gonna have to get off that shit. She gonna have to get off them following everybody. Yeah, like when bitches be talking about something, I don't want a nigga that's cool with everybody. Yeah, I don't like a bitch that's cool with everybody either. I don't like a bitch that think everybody a pimp. Let me kick the dough down, man. Yeah, a lot of you niggas, man, because of the internet, y'all accept motherfuckers that look like the model for tricking and shit. Yeah, I ain't got to say no names. Some people already know what I'm saying without saying. See, that's why you got to be on my Patreon. If you was on my Patreon, you would already know what I'm saying without me saying it. Because this video's on my Patreon, you would already know. But some of these dudes look like they just got off of $1,000 date. Motherfuckers look like they just got through paying a whole $1,000 or more, and now they giving pimp tutorials, and y'all talking about what's going on, P? Hey, P. What's going on, P? Hey, P. Calling T's P's. Calling elite tricks P's and shit. Calling motherfucking lasagna pizza restaurant owners P's and shit, man. Calling motherfucking, you understand me, the business guy, the P and shit. Come on, man, stop it. It's a difference from a pimp having a business or businesses and a business guy who got materialistic things because of the business that he owns or something, or come from an inheritance or something like that, and now he trying to make it this pimping. See, when a motherfucker get their shit from this internet and all of their game, they whole shit come from this internet, they'll believe that anybody's some pimping off the internet. As long as they professing pimping. To them, the pimp, the game, the track where pimps get famous at is Instagram. Just like I said to some people that Instagram has become that Christian preacher and has become God. Hey man, Instagram has become the blade to a lot of y'all. That's your meeting spot. The track used to be the place where the pimps and hoes get famous at, but to a lot of y'all, Instagram then became, the place where pimps and hoes get famous at. So now you got bitches that ain't got no horn in them, no game, but because she pretty and light skinned and got 304 in her title, and she go live, you understand me, on Dinosaur, now she's respected as some horn. Oh, girl, what's going on, bitch? What's going on? Just in my room, you know what I mean? About to smoke up something, wait on my regular. What you got going on, bitch? Oh, girl, I'm just over here listening to some Larry June, you know what I mean? Waiting on my sandwich to come. I done ordered something, you know what I mean, off of DoorDash. Girl, you fuck with DoorDash too? Yeah, I fuck with DoorDash, girl. Oh, okay. Oh man, I like DoorDash. Yeah, girl. What you do? What areas do you be in? Well, I haven't really been too many places, but my man, he said he gonna be taking me. My nigga said he gonna take me to over here. My nigga said he gonna take me over there. My nigga said he gonna do this. My nigga said he gonna do woo woo woo. My nigga said, oh, girl, what your nigga gonna do? Well, my nigga, he elevated me. I finally got a good nigga, girl. My last folks, he was a bad nigga, bitch. He didn't really do nothing with me, girl. He just kept me on the track, girl. He the way he was pimping, girl, I would have been 90 years old selling pussy on the track, girl. I would have been traveling just different tracks, just selling pussy as an old ass woman in a wheelchair, selling pussy, girl. You know what I mean? But now I'm elevated, bitch. I'm elevated. Oh, girl, you elevated? Yeah, girl. Where your elevation at now? Where you doing that? Oh, girl, I'm posted up in my room. You see my nice room, girl? I hit the strip club on the weekend. You know what I mean? But now, because I'm elevated, I don't have to walk the streets. You know what I mean? I just be in the room doing room dates and shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I only catch a date or two a day. You know what I mean? At least when I was on the internet, you know what I mean? At least when I was on the track, I was making some money and making it quickly. But now, I'm in the room all day waiting all day for one or two dates. But yeah, girl, I'm elevated, bitch. I'm elevated. All of these bitches talking about some they graduated from the blade and talking about they elevated and all of this shit. Bitch, when did you elevate? When was graduation, bitch? When? Because I'm looking at the graduation list and I don't see nobody name on it. Hold on. When y'all graduate from the track? When y'all graduate from the foundation? I'm not saying that there ain't no elevation to do other things, but you know what I mean? I don't even look at it so much of a graduation. I look at it as you was in a certain area, you know what I mean? And you did something else, another spectrum of the game, and it paid the shit out of you. But just because that's paying the shit out of you, you ain't gonna speak down on the foundation. All of these, I graduated from the blade, I elevated and all of this shit. Bitch, no, you did not. Having points at the day's end, that is not elevation. Saying, but I got 30,000 points at the day's end. Bitch, that's not elevation. Bitches think just because now they got the good room at day's end with the big tub, they don't got the 19, they got the 27-inch flat screen TV with the big tub, that's elevation. That's not elevation, bitch. Goofy ass motherfucker, you think that's elevation? No, bitch, that ain't no motherfucking elevation, hoe. Fuck wrong with you? Bitch thinks she done elevated because she got the big tub now. You know what I mean? She got the room that's right next to, it's across the street from Papa Do's. She across the street from Papa Do's, so now she done elevated. She too good for Sinful now. Now I can't even talk to the bitch. She ain't gonna get out of pocket with me now, because now she got the good room at Motel 6 now. She got the room with the big tub and the 27-inch TV and, you know what I mean, with the queen size bed now. Okay, she done elevated. Like, bitch, if you don't knock it off, what's that song? What's that one song? Talking about some I'm only doing things to help me elevate. You know, she in here smoking weed at Motel 6 with her legs crossed. You know what I mean? That I'm not answering the phone for Pimpin like, ooh. I'm only doing things to make me elevate. Bitch, that ain't elevation, ho. Bitch talking about she doing things to elevate. Bitch, that ain't it. Goofy ass bitch. I'm only doing things to elevate. Well, bitch, when you gonna start? I'm only doing things. Bitch, vex the shit out my spirit. You know? But yeah, man, you know what I mean? That's what happens when you get it from the internet. Listen, when when a bitch ain't getting that high, when she not getting that high from the pimping, when she got to sit up there and get the high from the internet, when she getting the game and nothing but all her game come from the internet, she will criticize and look at real pimping as if he ain't pimping. Pete, what you mean by that? I seen a bunch of you internet motherfuckers sit up there and go in on Freeze. And this was like the day before yesterday. They sat up there and went in on Freeze. Look, P, what you mean they went in on Freeze? Okay, check it out. This is what I mean by you getting your game from the internet. This is when you can tell a motherfucker get they high from the internet instead of they high from the game. They high from the pimping. You know, they getting it high from Instagram. P, what you mean? So Freeze tell me, because some young P's had already told me, but Freeze gave me confirmation, right, of the conversation that they had on the little thing. But look, Gabe, let me just paint this picture for you. So Freeze was live, you know, popping it like he do. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he want to do. And a bitch get on there, you know, and I done seen the bitch. Yeah, I done seen her with some more girls and things like that. With that one dude, I don't really look at them as no hoes. You know, them porno girls, them girls that, you know, they want to have the nut all on their face. They want a nigga to fuck them all in the ass, raw dealer, and all that goofy shit. You know what I mean? For them small little racks, right? Check it out. So Freeze sit up there, he talking to the broad. Freeze ain't never seen the broad before. I have. You know, I don't know her, but I have seen her page before. So once I heard the name, I already knew, you know, the Buzz Lightyear looking bitch that, you know what I mean, he was talking about, right? So dig this here. You know, Freeze say, a lot of you, cause she had, hold on, let me paint the scene. She was already, before Freeze had got live, the bitch was already live on the shit and she was talking her shit and everybody was liking on her. She was talking real big about how much money she make and how much money she getting, right? So when she was doing all this arrogant, egotistical ass talking, you know what I mean, and the shit, Freeze hop on the live after the shit and he said, yeah, man, a lot of these bitches that be talking all of this big ass horn and shit, you know, some of these bitches don't even got 5,000 right now. He took it to that low ass number, you know what I mean? Because I guess he didn't think the bitch had it or what have you. So he like, yeah, man, a lot of these bitches, man, talking this big ass horn and talking about how they doing this and doing that, ain't doing shit. Bitches ain't even got 5,000 right now. So, you know, she get put on the live, Freeze live with the bitch, and, you know, while they talking, you know, the bitch sit up there, you know what I mean, and pull out the little money. I haven't seen the video, but from what they say, you know, she counted 5 bands or more or what have you, which ain't shit. So once she counted, you know, some band, and Freeze said, I didn't even know if it was 5 bands or not. You know what I mean? I just seen her just count some money and they were just hollering and screaming, right? So after she count the bands, you even had niggas along with damn near all of the bitches saying, ooh, she counted 5 bands. She counted 5 bands. Freeze, you gotta count 10 now. That bitch done counted 5 bands, man. You gotta count 10 now. Touch somebody and say when you get it from the internet. Touch somebody and say when you only get it from, when you get that high from the internet, then the game. When you get that high, when you get that climax, when you're not getting mental climaxes from the game, you getting it from the internet. You do internet shit. You say internet shit. You know. And they ended up attacking some real pimping, some authentic pimping that's known across the globe for doing pimping. And they talking about, yeah, man, that bitch counted 5,000, man, you got to count 10. So I said to Freeze, I said, nigga, you know, what? I said, nigga, don't you know if you would have did some shit like that, nigga, I would have roasted you, nigga, to another era. I would have roasted you until another era came, nigga. So wait a minute, they expected you to compete against the hoe? They wanted the pimpin' to compete against the hoe. She count 5,000 and he said, hold on, bitch, you ain't got more money than me. Hold on, bitch, hold on, stay right there, bitch, I'm about to go get 10. Oh my God. When you get it from the internet, man, hey. Oh man, hey man, I can't make this shit up, man. Hey man, you niggas, man, go too far with the comedy, man. You know, the bitch counted a little bitty ass 5,000. So supposedly I wasn't there. Shit might not even been 5. Cause a lot of these motherfuckers ain't even had 5,000 at once. So they'll mistake 5 to be 10, 10 to be 20, 20 to be 100. You know, they don't know what racks look like. You dig? So if it's a whole bunch of bitches that make $300 to $400 by the grace of God every day on a good day, you know, they don't know what 5 racks look like off top. You know what I'm saying? It take a motherfucker that can just eyeball the money without even counting, just look at it and just and be spot on. You dig? So we don't even know if it was actually really even 5. But I said, P, did they think that the pimpin' was supposed to get into a contest with the hoe? I said, cause me in that situation, he said, P, you great pimps think alike. I sat up there and I said, because if I was in that situation and a bitch do some shit like that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, bitch, I see that you can follow some motherfucking instructions around this bitch. Yeah, bitch, I see you went and got that 5,000 and counted up because you trying to impress this pimping and shit like that. Yeah, so since you trying to impress me, bitch, yeah, I'm gonna teach you another way you can impress me too. Yeah, so you can go ahead, either have a reunion with Western Union, a Zelle, Cash App, whatever the hell you want to do, bitch. Yeah, let's do the Impress the Pimp challenge. Yeah, since you sat up there and fulfilled that prerequisite, yeah, fulfill this one to make this thing exquisite between you and I right now. Yeah, fulfill this challenge. Yeah, today the hoe. Today the hoe challenge. Today the choosing fee challenge. Yeah, let's do the choosing fee challenge. Yeah, all this roasting and all of this shit. Yeah, let's get to the choosing fee challenge, man. Yeah, that's the motherfucking fee that I like. Yeah, that's the challenge I like. Yeah, you bitches want to do every motherfucking challenge but that one. Y'all want to jump on crates and you want to sit up there and do all that shit. You know what I mean? Bitches 400 pounds walking up and down crates and shit. What about this choosing fee challenge though? Yeah, what about that Sinful to P Cash App? What about that Cash App challenge though? Yeah, what about that one? What about asking me for my account number for Wells Fargo and Chase Bank and Bank of America? Yeah, what about that challenge? I'm waiting for y'all to step up to that challenge. I'm waiting for a hoe to sit up there and successfully go through that challenge, man. If you want to impress me, yeah, do that one. All of this counting 5,000 and shit, bitch. I'm not impressed with that. I keep telling y'all, man, that's the benefits of really having money in the game, and not only having money, but giving jugs. Like, come on, bitch, that ain't impressive to the pimpin'. The pimpin' then gave $5,000 and $10,000 jugs, bitch. I'm not impressed with that motherfucking little ass 5,000 that you counted, bitch. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Here you is, a white motherfucking bitch, and you got $5,000, and you probably saved that shit up too, bitch. I can't call you a hoe because I'll be disrespecting this game. You know what I mean? But yeah, bitch, you know what I mean? You probably saved that shit up. That's probably 3 weeks worth of savings, bitch. Trying to act like you checking that shit out every day. Bitch, if you don't knock it the fuck off, if you don't get your motherfucking Dustin Rose gold dust looking ass up out here talking about some you checking 5,000 every motherfucking day, you know what I mean? Bitch, you might just have a spot on BMF or Power or something, bitch, because you's a cold motherfucking actress on this motherfucker right now. Yeah, that's how you pop this pimping, man. That's how I would have came at the bitch. Give a fuck about you, bitch. If I can't count it, bitch, it don't count. Give a fuck about no motherfucker counting money and showing money and all that shit. Yeah, bitch, there's a lot of motherfucking bitches that got money around this motherfucker. Yeah, have that money, but do you got the game to make the money work for you though? Yeah, it's some renegades that got some money, but do they got the game on how to make the motherfucking money work for them? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of people that can count out 10, 20, 50, 100,000, 200,000. But do you got $1 million game, $1 billion game to make that money work for you though? Or you just basically a bitch that had made some money, can count some money, but because you don't got no game on how to preside over your motherfucking money, you gonna sit up there, you understand me, and spend your money, you know what I mean, to another pimp. You gonna sit up there and pay Louis and give all that shit to them. And all your life savings and everything gonna be in some suitcases and shit. Bitch, get out of here. I'm not impressed with that shit. Only niggas is. Only nigga bitches. Only bitches, small-minded people is impressed with that little ass shit that you doing over there. That's how I sit up there and destroyed y'all little trick wannabe P when I destroyed the T. You know, and I know one of y'all gotta have that video. I don't have it. People keep asking me on Patreon, P, where the video of you destroying Pizza Lulu, Tricky Lulu? You know what I mean? Hey, when I go in on the motherfucker, I'm going in. I ain't recording. I expected people to be recording. I know somebody got that motherfucker, but see, it was so easy for me to cut him off because, first of all, you're not the pimping. So we won't be talking about that because I don't talk about pimping with tricks. Number two, you know what I mean? Since money is your God and your power, hey man, if a motherfucker got $500,000 coming out their mouth, sound like you don't got much power around this bitch. Yeah, so it was too easy for me to chop him up. You know, you too easily angry. You upset, you mad. You know, I compared him, oh my God, the way I did it. When I did it, I was like, man, these hoes, I'm jealous of these hoes, man, because I wish I can choose me. Some of the shit I be doing and saying, man, I be jealous of the hoes, man, because I really wish that I could choose Sinful to P. That's just how cold I am when I be in awe with a lot of shit I be doing and saying, man. To the point where I be jealous of these hoes because they got the opportunity to choose me. I wish I can choose my motherfucking self for the shit that come out my goddamn mouth. The way I did that motherfucker right there, I said, God damn, seeing you a motherfucker. You know? But I sat up there and compared them to, I compared them to Chris Brown and Soulja Boy. I told them that Tricky Lulu, Freaky Lulu, he ain't no different than Soulja Boy and motherfucking Chris Brown. Motherfuckers want to get rich and then they want to come and get accepted by a culture and shit. Motherfuckers that got rich off the rapping and now they want to be a blood. Motherfuckers want to be Bloods and Crips and shit like that. Man, you ain't no different than them suburban dudes that hear music and be like, ooh, I want to gangbang that. Like, you ain't no different. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself because you in your 50s. Here you is 50-something years old and you trying to pimp. You want to be accepted by pimps. You want to be accepted by niggas and shit. Come on, man. If you don't sit your motherfucking pizzeria, you know what I mean, owning ass down, we know that shit ain't come from this game, goofy. Stop it. That shit don't smell like pussy. That don't smell like a bitch gave it to you. You didn't charge no bitch. You didn't break no hoe. Knock that shit off, son. You know, like I said, shit done got too soft out here. The hoes that I come up around as a little boy, hey man, a real hoe, especially a Chicago, she would have called that, she would have seen him for the trick that he is. A real hoe ain't gonna allow no trick to be talking like no pimp. Come on, man, you the customer. You the client, man. But shit then got so soft, and not just so soft, that's what happens when you get your shit from the internet. That's what happens when the women is getting they high, you know what I mean, from the motherfucking, you understand me, internet instead of the pimping. You start talking to the pimping like the pimping crazy and looking at the tricks, you know, like they pimping. That just happened. That's that internet shit. When somebody can show you a house, a car, or some jewelry, and just like a bitch, you sit up there and choose up because of what you seen. Knowing that this situation didn't come from the game. That's that internet shit. Oh, wow. Woo! He really pimping. And the motherfucker been tricking all their life, but because they showed you a place in some vehicles, you looking at them like they a walking miracle and shit. Man, shut that shit up. That's that internet shit. When you really get it from this game, when you really pimping, and when this pimping is really in you, you not so fast to accept, you know, anybody or call anybody this pimping. Why? Because if you've been in this shit 10 years or more, you done been around a sucker. Yeah, you done been around a sucker, man. You done been around a sucker. Suckers, you understand me, is plenty of suckers in this game. And if you can't tell me that you've been pimping for over 10 years and you ain't basically experienced some sucker shit yet. And see, after basically sitting over there going through some sucker shit with some suckers, that'll make you sharper. You're not gonna sit up there and just accept anybody for this pimping. I thought, oh, you crazy. I thought you was smooth, Lou. Yeah, man. Like, damn, when the man called me a bitch, he said, you a bitch ass nigga. He's like, man, if I seen you right now, man, I'd knock you the fuck out, man. I would do this. I said, damn, I thought you was smooth, Lou. Damn, you want to hurt the pimping? You want to put your hands on the pimping? Man, I thought you was smooth, Lou. Yeah, man, I had that boy all in his feelings, man. Yeah, I had him in his feelings like a bitch, you know what I mean, to keep calling pimping and he don't answer the phone no more, man. Yeah, man, you know what I mean, Lulu was all in her feelings, man. You know what I mean? Freaky Lulu, tricky Lulu. You know, and even Trickavelli, that's one of his students. You know what I mean? Yeah, the apple don't fall too far, you know what I mean, from the teacher. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. So we know why Trickavelli tricking. Look who he got his game from. Oh, shit. Where is the video of y'all conversation? You got, hey, put the link to my Patreon. Yeah, certain things I won't be posting on YouTube. If you want to see choppings and different roastings and all of that shit, man, come to the Patreon. I still got videos that I still haven't posted, man. You know, because I've been trying to get everything out to y'all, such as information pertaining to the game, information outside of the game. Some of y'all's like, P, I want to see, could you upload all of the Power series, the series of Power, Snowfall, and all of that shit? You know, yeah, come over, man, to the Patreon. Like I told y'all, the $50 tier is the content for Pimpin' and Hoeing. So if you want to see content, the best content for Pimpin' and Hoeing, come to the $50 tier. And if you want to see content that's game related, but it's not, pertaining to Pimpin' and Hoeing, it's got game in it, but it ain't about the game, you just come to the $5 tier. You can see that, plus movies and documentaries and shit like that. It's all on there, man. I got over 1,100 videos over there, man. So, I make everybody from $50 to $5, man, feel like, like they winning, like they getting over. And that's how everybody should feel. Hold on. Yeah, that's how everybody should feel, man, like they getting over on me. Hold on. Let me fix this. Yeah, so once again, come over to the Patreon. Get my likes over 600. Hey, I should have over 700 likes by now. It's 718 people listening to me. you know what I mean, and it's only 584 likes. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button right now. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe and the subscribe button and the bell. You want to click on that bell too, so whenever I go live, you'll get a notification, man, that we live right now. You dig? But when you get it off that internet, see, I wasn't even going there, but let me say this there. Do you understand that there's people that have lost their life? It's dangerous to be ignorant. It's dangerous to receive false information as if it's a revelation about this game, you know what I mean? Because you'll end up going the same, direction of individuals who have lost their lives, you know what I mean, of this shit. P, what you mean by that? Hey, man, you know what I mean? How many remember the P name, Sapopa the Prince, remember? P ended up meeting a goofy off the internet, and they went campaigning together. P ended up getting killed the same night. Yeah, that's why I told you, man, when it comes to this internet shit, it's better to meet niggas off the bitch. Meet them through the bitch, man. Yeah, meet niggas through the bitch. Meet them in traffic. Meet them on the streets. Meet them through the pimping. Don't be sitting over there, oh, P, you been following me for quite some time. Let's meet up. No, I ain't trying to meet up because you been following me and all of that shit. I don't know you like that. And I don't want to know you like that unless it's through the bitch, man. Hey, a lot of these guys, man, they not possessing what they professing to be on this internet, man. You meeting a bunch of jack boys and, goofies. Hey, I'm 37 years old. I've never been robbed before in my life. It's a reason for that. And it ain't because I'm just so gamed up. Number one, it's because of the mercies of God. But number two, I don't make provisions to be in situations where that shit could even happen to me. I'm not meeting no niggas off no goddamn internet, because, oh, P, man, I liked your videos. Yeah, I hit the like button on all your pictures. Can I meet you? Like, fuck no. The fuck? Now, I've met, different, YouTube family members, in the States and here. In Brampton, I got a little love. Out here I get love, but Toronto, I can't be in Toronto without somebody knowing who Sinful the P is or Freeze. I get a lot of love. That's different if I just meet you in the streets. But when I first even came to Canada, it was so many Canadians. Yeah, tap in, Sin, tap in. Let's meet. Man, I'm from the southeast side of Chicago. I'm not about to go to no new country where I don't know nobody and I'm just about to meet up with you because you got in my DM saying, let's meet. Man, you done lost your motherfucking mind. I'm out here. When I first get out here, I don't know nobody. I don't got no gun. And I'm about to just meet you. Just because you following me on Instagram? Like, nigga, no. You niggas is like, you got to think, man. You got to really think. Use that brain that God blessed you with. It's a reason why I've been shot at, but I've never been shot. I've never been shot before. I don't know what it's like to be robbed. I don't put myself in a predicament. That the shit that I'm talking about can happen to anybody. Anybody can get their ass beat. Anybody can get shot. Anybody can get robbed. I'm not exempt from this happening to me. That can happen to me too. But guess what? I'm not going to make provisions for it to happen to me. I'm not meeting you motherfucking bozos just because you professing you got a hoe. The niggas that I'm cool with out here is people that I met in the streets. I met them. Like, I'm still cool with young niggas that I met in Brampton. They started paying attention. Like, why is it that, my little young nigga, man, he came up to me. He said, I ain't trying to be in your business, but, man, please don't, go off on me. But I just be noticing, man, all them girls be coming in your room. This when I was at the Marigold. Those that's in Canada, you already know where I was at. I was at the Marigold Hotel in Brampton. And he said, man, I just noticed, man, all of these girls with they legs out and, titties be showing, and they just keep coming to your room. Like, are you selling weed or I was like, nah, I'm not selling no weed. I was like, man, but you have a blessed day. At first I was playing the little homie to the left, but I found out he was cool. So then that's when I had, chopped it up with him. But nobody would have never known, how I was doing. Because why? Sin was coming out with in pro clubs and Jordans every day. I'm coming out in shorts and motherfucking shit every day. Man, they would have never known, man, that I was doing what I was doing. I had more money than everybody in that motherfucking hotel. Or everybody on that block. Nigga, I took over that shit. Let me be quiet. Some people might get ideas, but yeah, man, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers had got hip. A few motherfuckers got hip when I said, yeah, man, from the Dairy Queen to the Burger King, man, you know what I mean? Sin was checking it, man. Yeah, that was my shit. The moment that I sit up there and came, I was like, ooh. And touch somebody and say, all it take is one dedicated asshole to really put that work down. And then once this hoe, you knock this hoe and you knock that hoe. Okay, now you got yourself a blade. Okay, now these tricks is really seeing that these hoes is down every motherfucking day. Yeah, now these motherfuckers is finding out like, hold on, wait a minute, what did I just see? Did I just see a guy pull over? Did I just see a woman get inside of a car? What am I seeing? And then, hey, you know what's so fucked up? When I heard, I'm not even gonna say her name, but when I heard dudes say, yeah, man, you said that like that's some big shit, you know what I mean, to go make a blade and woo, 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 woo. I thought to myself, nigga, it is to you, nigga. You ain't never made no blade, goofy. You ain't never went to no another country and created blades to the point where now you done created a blade and you talking shit, and now Canadians is trying to have consultation with you because they trying to find out where them blades is at. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about Canadians asking you where the blade at. You from the States, but they asking you where the blade at. Come on, man. You don't know nothing about that. So yeah, it's some big shit to you, nigga. It's some pimping. You ain't never done that. Goofy. Do it first and then try to down talk it. But if you ain't never done it, and then you don't even have no criminal background, nigga. So what's really stopping you from coming out here? See how them niggas be talking shit? Some of them niggas ain't never even been arrested, ain't been in nobody prison, don't got no felonies. They can get their passport and they can come here with all that tough shit. They can do all of that shit right now. They can come and pimp. So like I said, man, niggas talking all that shit, it's just all talk. That shit cute. That's all. Just some cute talking. But like I said, man, when you get it from the internet, let me just also put it there, not just for these hoes, but for these niggas too. When you get it from the internet, you feel comfortable disrespecting Andre Taylor. P, what you mean, man? Man, I done seen different individuals that profess to be pimps, but saying disrespectful shit about Dre. If you of this game, how could you ever utter anything disrespectful about Dre? Nobody has represented this game, better than Andre Taylor. Let's just keep that shit a buck. Nobody has never represented, nobody in the game, in the history of this game, has never represented this pimping better than Andre Taylor. I'm talking about to the world. Accomplished the things that he's accomplished. There is nobody. Bishop Don Magic Juan is the most popular pimp. But as far as the best representation to the world of this, Andre Taylor. So for a motherfucker to say anything disrespectful, about Dre, I'm looking at you sideways. But I understand that this internet give everybody a platform and everybody a voice to just say whatever the fuck they want to say. But you wouldn't say that in the circle of real pimps. Yeah, you wouldn't say that in the circle of real pimps that didn't really pimp with that man. You wouldn't really say that in a circle of motherfuckers that know that man. Nah, you wouldn't do that because you know better. Yeah, it's a chopping that come with that. and some other shit too if you get, on some other shit. But yeah, man, when it comes from, when a woman is, let me just take it back to that. When a woman is getting her high from the internet instead of basically getting it from the pimping, she's gonna see a lot of disrespect. She's gonna see a lot of nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga. I would be afraid to allow, especially for you guys that's getting turnouts. If you got a brand new turnout and you want to turn her out really to this game, man, keep that bitch off that motherfucking internet. I'd be afraid for a brand new turnout to be in that group or see the so-called representation, the female representation of this game, constantly calling the pimping nigga this and nigga that. My nigga. And see, when you got a good nigga and when that nigga, I said, man, they don't even understand. They sound like squares. It should be a difference between the conversation of a hoe than the conversation of a square. When you got a good nigga, see, and this nigga, he did this for me. But see, when I was with that nigga and this nigga, wait a minute, what is this, my nigga, and all of the, what's all of this square shit that I'm hearing? Sound like boyfriend. Like I said, when you get that high from that internet, because ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me that you was around some real bona fide, qualified, authentic pimping and he was allowing you to nigga this and nigga that. No authentic pimp, no straight up and down pimp is just allowing that bitch to just nigga this and nigga that, because he knows that if he allows this woman to get too comfortable using profanity and using the word nigga, she gonna end up even saying that with her conversation with clients. She gonna be talking to clients like that. 9 out of 10, them bras that you see on the internet that's always motherfuck this, bitch that, and she talking like a grown man or a street man and things like that. 9 out of 10, she be talking like that even around the client. Yeah, she be talking ghetto and carrying herself like a motherfucking hood rat, even around the client. She don't know when to turn on and turn off. Some of them will tell you that, oh, I don't talk like this when I'm around the client and things like that. Majority of them lying. I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet, if we gamble, a majority of them are lying. They might not even intend to do it, but it just comes out. And I'm here to tell you that when you with some pimping, no, pimping not gonna just be allowing you to just be using profanity. That's contrary to femininity. That's contrary to professionalism. No. I didn't have to check. I don't just, that don't just go for Snow. That go for black women too. We don't be allowing black women to just be saying nigga this and nigga that. That's not just for white women, that's for all women. Don't say nigga. Why are you cursing? Why are you using profanity? No, you don't need to. Oh, Pete, she just, I let the hoe express herself. Hey, man, teach her how to express herself without using profanity. I understand when we talking to niggas and we talking amongst each other, but as far as that broad, hey, man, that broad shouldn't be talking like she's some street nigga. Hey, fix that broad up, man. Stop letting that broad use profanity. Stop letting her nigga this and nigga that. Motherfuck this and fuck that. Cuz this, blood this, paru this. And no, on four in them grave. No, what they got to do? What they got to do with this hoeing? Why you guys be allowing your hoes to say on four in them grave? What four in them grave? What on four in them? What they got to do with some hoeing? Four in them grave, on Larry, on Chief, cuz, all blood. What they got to do? What they got to do with some hoeing, man? Check the shit out that bitch. Don't be allowing them hoes to just be using profanity. It's disrespectful. And not only is it disrespectful, it's contrary to professionalism. Now, if somebody died, something tragic didn't happen, she went to court, she heard something contrary to that she didn't want to hear, I can understand her feeling some type of way. We'll allow them to vent, at times, but to allow them to just continuously use profanity every day and all day, hell no. We don't let that go down. So when you see them broads, talking the way they talk, that lets you know that whoever she came from or whoever she with, he ain't doing no pimping. Yeah, he not doing no pimping. You can tell. You can tell when a bride being pimped on because they got the liberty to just say whatever they want to say when they want to say it. It's more profitable and marketable to be classy and a lady. Nicole, you said it, baby. You said it. Yeah, you said it. But when your game, when your high, when your mental climaxes is coming from the internet, when her entertainment is coming from the shade room, when her enlightenment is coming from the shade room, and she's not getting no enlightenment from the pimping, she's not getting no enjoyment with the pimping, and she got to go to the internet for that shit, it's going to be some severe consequences that's going to come. You're producing a monster. You're going to end up producing a fag. And what's so sad is you niggas is producing fags and then you in comment sections going in on what you created. Why are you angry and upset and crying over what you created? You remind me of them white guys in the movie Gremlins when they created the Gremlins. When one of the Gremlins drunk, you know what I'm talking about in the movie Gremlins. And when one of the Gremlins had drunk one of the chemicals or something, and he ended up getting wings and everything and flew out the window, they were scared and oh my God. But this is what you created. This is what you created. You created, oh my God, that's a cold message. This is what you created. You created these fags. You created these disrespectful, gang banging ass, you know what I mean, cuz and blood, Paru. You know what I mean? You created that. You did that. Now you want to cry about your own creation. Shut your soft ass up. Oh man, why they punks, man? Why they doing this, man? Why they disrespectful? Why they this? Because they seen you disrespectful. They heard nothing but disrespect come out your mouth. Why she lazy? Because you lazy. A woman is going to produce what she's introduced to. And then let me say this. Some of these brides was not into drinking lean. But they drinking lean because they got involved with you idiots. Some of these broads, believe it or not, some of these broads really wasn't into the internet like that in the beginning. But it was because they seen that he was on the internet. Not all situations are like that. Some of these girls actually got involved with Instagram because the dude said create a hoe page. She wasn't even thinking about IG. He instructed her to create a hoe page on IG to use that to campaign because he thought he was going to knock other broads, and it reversed on him. It's some situations like that. The broad wasn't thinking about IG, but he was like, yeah, go ahead and name yourself Caricochet _ 304, unknockable Caricochet _ unknockable 304. That's your name. Here, go ahead and bend your booty on the bed. No, baby, put some baby oil on first. All right, there you go. Now get on the bed and pop your ass up. Okay, oh yeah, they gonna like that picture. You gonna get a lot of likes for this. Okay, stand up on the table, you know what I mean, and put your hand on your knee. Oh man, woo, they gonna go crazy. They gonna go crazy off that one, yeah. Okay, now you about to take this next picture on the blade. Okay, take your purse right there and then put your other hand on your knee. they gonna go crazy on this shit. On my pimping, they gonna go crazy. You think they gonna like this picture? Yeah, they gonna like that picture, bitch. Okay, sit on the car. Sit on the lag, bitch. Sit on the lag. Sit on the lag. Oh shit! They about to go crazy. Ooh, we about to get so deep. We about to get so deep. Wait till they see your page. Wait till they see your page. You have niggas like this. Them bitches wasn't thinking about the internet until a lot of you guys turned them on and turned them off, turned on and out to it. Appreciate that, famo. Good looking, man, with the 50, bro. I see you. Good looking, fam. Man, bro must be doing concerts and shows and shit. You know what I mean? He's sending 50s and things like that. Bro might have broke a bitch. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bitch wasn't even thinking about it. But you niggas is introducing the bitch to that shit. Bitch, go ahead and follow dinosaurs. And look, I ain't got nothing against Dino. Dino. I ain't got nothing against Dino, man. You know, go ahead and follow dinosaurs. You know, I'm about to make a rap song for Dino, and then I'm about to take a video of you walking down the street, and then I'm about to send it to him. Okay. Yeah. 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 Turn my mic up. Turn my beat up. Come on. Dinosaurs, 304s, 16s. We living our dream. We on the blade. Oh, the money is made. Oh, we pimpin', we pimpin', we pimpin', we pimpin', we hoeing, we hoeing, we yeah, we pimpin' and hoeing around this motherfucking West Coast, and then you know, then he got the video of his bitch walking down the street. Oh man, Dino gonna love this video, bitch. We about to get all the views. We about to get all the views. Oh shit, we about to get all the views. You know, they introducing it. You know what I mean? They introduce, and that's cold too, because I can't wait, man. I can't wait till this bitch bring this fruit. Tony, what's going on? Good looking. Comedy, man. Y'all talking about comedy, man, but that's real shit. Get my likes up. Make them likes touch 700. Yeah. Go ahead and make them likes touch, you know what I mean, that 700. Get them likes up. You know? Look at you, pretty Pimpin' Dino. Oh man. I like Pretty. I ain't gonna say nothing bad, cause I like P. If I ever see Pretty Pimpin' Dino, man, I'm about to take P out to go eat, man. I ain't lying to you. If I see Pretty Pimpin' Dino, man, I'm about to sit up there and take P to eat, man. I ain't gonna lie. You can't say that you be down on Fig and you don't know Pretty Pimpin' Dino, man. You know, he finally getting recognition and some popularity on IG and shit, but Pretty Pimpin' Dino been out there. Come on, man. You know, I'm a 07 baby with this. You know, I was coming to Fig in 07 when it wasn't even popular to even come to Fig. Let me see. Take bro shopping. Hey, why you bullshitting? Pretty Pimpin' Dino be cleaner than a lot of you niggas, though. Yeah, Pretty Pimpin' Dino be more cleaner than these young niggas that be professing pimping. If we just gonna be honest, sometimes Pretty Pimpin' Dino be sharp than a motherfucker. No, it's not that Dino. No, it's not that Dino. You could tell by the laugh and the talk. No, that's not him. That's not him. That is not him at all. That's not him behind that page. No. I don't know who told y'all. No, that's not him. But niggas want those suits and them gators. Hey, they can say whatever they want about Pretty Pimpin' Dino, but he be cleaner than a lot of y'all, though. You know? So when you see him, give him some respect, man, you know? Say what's going on, OG. To my young niggas, man, treat OG cool, man. Don't disrespect the OG. You reap what you sow. You gonna be an OG one day. Let me see. But yeah, when you get it from this internet, you gonna do shit just to be on the internet. I can't leave without saying that. You're gonna be chasing bitches up and down the blade with a phone in your hand. Yeah. That's that internet shit. Yeah, when you getting it from the internet, you gonna incriminate yourself. Yeah, you're gonna be having gang wars and all that type of shit in front of hoes. You know what I mean? You're gonna be sitting over there gang banging, going back and forth, repping the set and all of that goofy shit. Yeah, that's from the internet. Cause even on this gangster shit, hey man, that ain't got nothing to do with no G shit. That's internet shit. When you see niggas all on the internet, when I see you, blood, blood, my nigga. I don't want to hear nothing, my nigga. Just know, my nigga. No, I'm just saying, bruh. No, I'm just saying, bruh. I need that. I need that. When I see you, my nigga, I need that fade. I need it, my nigga. When I see you, all I want is Paru. No, Paru. That's all it's gonna be, man. You understand me? When I see you, nigga. You understand me? I'm not saying a goddamn thing, nigga. We getting out the car, nigga, and we getting right to it, nigga. I don't give a fuck who down with bitch watching or anything. As soon as you see me, nigga, just know it's Paru. No. Yeah, that's it, nigga. That's it. We getting right to it. You know what I mean? When I be you, blood, when I see you, man, when I be you, you already know what it is. We getting straight to it. No talking. That ain't, but like I said, when you getting it from the internet, when you get it from the internet and when you not, getting it from the soil, when you're not getting it from that concrete, and when you've been getting high off the internet, when you've been sniffing this internet, when you've been putting that internet in your arm, you're going to start doing a lot of internet ass shit. You used to be a solid nigga back in the day, but because you sniffing on this internet, because you snorting on this internet, when you putting this internet in your arm, yeah, you're going to do a lot of internet ass shit. You're going to start doing a lot of shit that you would have never did when you was a motherfucking authentic and truly internet ass nigga. But you've been sniffing on this internet. You've been getting high off this internet. It's just like in BMF, when the OG back in the day, he was on his shit. When young Meech, you see when Meech had the food stamps and OG gave him, the dollars and shit like that to go impress the girls. He was on his shit, in the days of Meech, earlier days. But now, he falling apart. He done fell off. He getting high off his own supply and shit like that. Yeah, that's just like a lot of you niggas, man. Some of you niggas, man, was real, true, stumped down, all around, authentic, truly in it. You understand me? Cross-country pimps, man, you know what I mean? But you sniffing on that internet. Yeah, you getting high off the internet, man. You really want, the fame of this shit. And you jealous of certain people who just basically, got clout off of being themselves. They wasn't even trying. Let's just be real. Like, Freeze, if Freeze dedicated himself to YouTube, he would have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He would get up to that million. But due to the fact that there's no consistency, he just got that platform, whenever he can, he can. Whenever he do, he do. You know what I'm saying? It's a take it or leave it with him. His platform will be much bigger. My brother's platform will be bigger than mine. You know what I mean? Because my brother is the shit. I've been telling y'all, Freeze is really it. That's my brother, man. Been telling you, man, that Freeze colder than me and all of these niggas that's on here. I've been telling y'all that Freeze is that dude. Been telling y'all. It's my brother, man. Love that nigga to death. Wouldn't lie to you. Check him out. Freeze is it. Ladies, go subscribe and click on the bell. That Freeze is it. Mods, put my brother's channel in that comment section. And check my partner out, my right-hand man, my brother. A nigga that if it was 20 shacks outside, that'd get jumped with me. You know, a nigga that wouldn't run from a fade. If he seen me getting ready to get jumped on, he gonna get jumped with me. That nigga, yeah. Put the one that sit up there, you understand me, and paid, you understand me, for my mother's funeral. Because he was pimping like a motherfucker, you know what I mean, around that OBT. Yeah, put his motherfucking link up in that comment section. Yeah, the nigga that, you know, when I got out of prison, I ain't have a place to stay, a pot to piss in, and a window to throw the motherfucker out of. I was sleeping on his couch. Yeah, put the link to his channel in that shit. Yeah, the nigga that sat up there, you understand me, was taking me cross country when I got out of prison and shit like that. Because I didn't have shit, I had to pimp up. Yeah, put the link to his shit. They be trying to down talk my brother, man. What the fuck wrong with y'all? You can never divide this. You know, niggas be trying to play, you know, who you think is more of a pimp? All right, man, I even answer it for you, man. Freeze that dude. Yeah, ain't no division. Yeah, freeze that dude. That's my brother. It'll never be no division between us, ever. You know? So when I see them trying to even start that, sinful up here, freeze up here, I keep telling y'all, that's just how they be trying to do Rosebud and Shantae. I remember when some pimps was having a conversation about Bud and Tay, and they was trying to say, you know what I mean, that Bud was a bigger pimp, you know what I mean, than Shantae. And these were niggas that was older than me. But because I had got game from motherfuckers that was older than them, I was able to drop game on these old niggas. You know what I mean? But yeah, they was trying to make Bud like he was a bigger pimp than Tay. But because I didn't talk to the pimpin' that was around at that time, hey man, that's just like between me and Freeze. There was times when I was fucked up or in between hoes and Freeze was up at the time. Freeze was pimping. Freeze was having it his way. And I wasn't. And then there was times when I was having it my way and Freeze wasn't. So if you call us, say if you seen me having it my way and Freeze wasn't, it would appear like I was a bigger pimp than Freeze. But in reality, it's been times when I was down and Freeze was up. And when niggas seen Freeze was up and I was down, it would appear as if Freeze was a greater pimp than me. So you can never do that. If you have not been with somebody they whole pimp career, you know what I mean? All you can say is when we seen him at that certain time. Because in the beginning, you know what I mean, everybody will tell you the only name in town that was as big or people might consider to be bigger than Shantae Parker was Joe Cato. I'm just telling it like it is. You know, Tay don't gotta like me. I like this game. I'm a friend of the game. You know, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker lie or believe whatever. You know what I mean? Because truth be told, Tay another motherfucker that if I seen in person, he not gonna say all of that. That's some more internet shit. That's some more internet shit. You know, please don't let this internet fool you. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, motherfuckers adored me, man. Motherfuckers was having 4-5 hour conversations and shit with me, man. Don't let this internet fool you. It's so much shit that I could tell you, but I'm not gonna tell you. Cause guess what? We on the internet, and it's not for the internet. It just is what it motherfucking is. But at that time, yeah, man, Tay was that dude. And Rosebud was just the nigga that just came in town, you know, that was green as hell. And Tay had to give him game. And as time moved on, yeah, Bud was doing this thing. And at times, you know, Bud was doing it. And Tay volume wasn't as high. That happens in friendships, partnerships in the game. That's like Gangsta Brown and Kenny Red. You know what I mean? I remember one time, and that pissed me off. I had Gangsta Brown, we chopping game, and you had motherfuckers in the comment section talking about some, hey man, that's cool, you got Gangsta Brown on, but when you gonna get K-Red? And that, see, but like I said, that's that internet shit. When you getting high off this internet, or when you getting high off TV. instead of the streets. Because if you was getting high off the street, if you had got your game from the soil, if you had got your game from the concrete and not from a documentary or internet, you would have known that, you understand me, that Gangsta Brown is the mentor of Kenny Red. When K Red speak about, who blessed them with game and all that, of course he gonna pay homage to Fillmore, but he gonna give a big tribute to Gangsta Brown. So how do you push the teacher out the way to get to the student? It's like that Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X thing all over again. You pushing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad out the way to get to Malcolm, not understanding if it don't be for Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there is no Malcolm, there is no Farrakhan, there is no Khalid, there is no Ben X, there is no RZA, there's none of them guys. You got to go to the root. You got to appreciate the root to sincerely appreciate the fruit. Come on, man, I'll leave that alone. That's a little bit too deep for y'all. But yeah, man, you always have to sit up there, you understand me, and get this game, from those or have experience from the concrete. So you can have an authentic high. Get high off the game. Get high off of true knowledge and wisdom. Get high off of true experiences in the game. Not the fabricated shit that's being conveyed. A lot of shit being conveyed on this internet is not it. A lot of real niggas is being lied on. A lot of real niggas, you understand me, is getting rumors told them that's not true. Freeze is a solid individual and always been a solid individual. How could somebody ever say anything negative on my brother's name? And you understand me, you getting your information from a convicted rapist, Kiko. Just for y'all to know, Folks Alert, the guy that's presiding over the Folks Alert channel, that's a convicted rapist. Someone who has multiple cases for dealing with children. But I understand that in this day of the internet, you guys allow anybody to talk about everybody in the game, and I don't understand that. See, when you truly got love for this game, and you passionate about this shit, you're not gonna allow anybody to just speak on Pimpin or Horn. If you know that pimp or that hoe from the street and you know their reputation, you won't be deceived or easily persuaded because somebody made a video or said something in the comment section on the internet. That's all I'm saying to you. Stop snorting Instagram. Stop putting Facebook in your arm. Put this game in there, man. Pimp, hoe. Stop doing that. Let's stop hating, disliking each other off of fabricated information that we heard about each other on the internet from guys who only be on the internet and never be in the streets. You're never going to see them in the streets. You're never going to see Kiko in a circle of pimps. You're never going to see Kiko outside. You're never going to see certain motherfuckers that be talking about pimps outside. You're never going to see them. Ever outside. How you let a janitor that never be outside fellowshipping with the authentic speak on the authentic? You just can't do that. I could give a less fuck what Pimpin did. Good or bad, I'm going to always be with the Pimpin. I'm not going to side against the Pimpin for no motherfucker outside of the Pimpin that has a hatred for the Pimpin. I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I have a sincere love for the game. And you should too if you're an authentic participant of this game. I had to come through, man, because like I said, it's that internet shit. Of course, it's a woman in the thumbnail, but I wish I had found the guy because I would have put it side by side of a guy sniffing on the internet too. When you getting your high from this internet, man, anybody can just tell you anything because you looking for entertainment. What is that fix? Entertainment. You want to be entertained. And people who want to be entertained could give a less fuck about the truth. They only care about entertainment. When your entertainment has become a drug, when your entertainment has become your high, somebody can lie on somebody and tell a terrible rumor on them. You would give a less fuck about whether it's true or not. Why? Because you're getting your fix, which is entertainment. You want to be entertained. And because you want to be entertained, you could care less who gets lied on for you to be entertained. That's all. Let me see, hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's all. When your high has become entertainment, you can give a less fuck who getting lied on. Oh, he a real nigga? So what? You know what I mean? Oh, what? Oh, he a pedophile? Oh man, this is entertaining. We can gossip about this. We can laugh. Okay, fuck it. Hey, he was a real nigga last week, but to this week, you know what I mean? We going in on him. Why? I need my entertainment fix. I need to laugh at somebody else's expense, even if it's a lie. Why? Because my fix is entertainment. So even though he's a real nigga and this is false, I need to laugh. I need to, man, shit, fuck it. Who else we putting on the chopping block? Who else we bringing as a sacrificial lamb for my entertainment? I don't care how many real niggas is getting brought. As long as I can laugh, as long as I get entertained. That's when you getting high off this internet shit. Damn, man. You know what I mean? She been a real stand-up hoe all these years, you know what I mean, in these streets, man. Wait a minute, y'all putting a snitch jacket on her? You know what I mean? Wait a minute, man. She ain't told on nobody. You know what I mean? Why are you doing it? Why are you gonna allow this dude to put the snitch jacket on her? You know what I mean? Just because he trying to keep everybody away from the bitch. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we don't care, man. As long as, if we don't care how long she been a stand-up hoe. As long as we can get entertained, as long as we can laugh, you know what I mean, at her expense, you know what I mean, we're going to put the snitch jacket on the bitch. We're going to do whatever, man, because we need to be entertained. Internet junkies. Internet junkies. Whenever, you understand me, the high is entertainment. They don't care who reputation get killed. It's just for entertainment. They can give a less fuck. And then the real nigga or that real bitch will be on the internet trying to explain themselves to people who give a less fuck about whether it's true or false. They only care about being entertained. Why? Because they need their fix. Give a fuck whether Free's a pedophile or not. This is entertaining. This is good enough to go live off of. Shit, we can get entertained. We can get high off this shit for some weeks, man. Shit. Step on that shit. Come on. Step on it, man. Spread that shit, man. We got to get high, man, for weeks. You know what I mean? Off of Freeze. Wait a minute. It's not true. Man, I don't give a fuck if it's not true, man. Let's get high. Shit, I'm trying to get entertained, man. I got too much bullshit in my life. My life is fucked up. And even though he not like me, I can give a fuck about, you know what I mean, Freeze, you know what I mean, not being a pedophile or not. It's just funny. It's entertaining. I didn't like his goody two-shoe, Mr. America looking ass any motherfucking way, man. You know, it is what it is. Come on. Let's spread this shit. It's entertaining. Let's go. What I tell you, it's that internet shit. It's that internet shit. Y'all laughing, but man, it's that internet trying to tell you. You know, damn, man, you know what I mean? The man then brought up, you know, substantial evidence to prove that what he's saying is irrefutable. You know, why do y'all keep trying to make this guy as if he's a predator that's constantly looking for children, minors, underage girls? You know, why are you trying to paint him in that particular light? Hey, man, we know that he ain't a pedophile, but man, who gives a fuck, man? You know what I mean? It don't matter. You know what I mean? It happened, and that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna generate likes and views, and the people gonna keep coming because they need their fix. They need to be entertained. Yeah, man, but this can ruin somebody's life, man. And you know, they family and friends and people can search their name, and all these lies and shit come up. Hey, man, we can give a less fuck. I don't know his family. I don't know his friends. I don't know his children. Hey, all I care about is my platform growing, and the people need they fix. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. When you get high off of this internet and your drug is entertainment, you will use anybody's life, you know what I mean, in order to get that high. It's no different from a junkie willing to sell their child, willing to give up whose life or whatever just to get that fix. You are no different than a junkie that's strung out on heroin, crystal meth. You know, you're no different. No different. You know, now I'm going to even go a step further. Like I said, look at Michael Jackson, look at Prince, look at R. Kelly, you know, look at even Wilt Chamberlain, look at Bill Cosby. They don't allow us to have any legendary black men. None. And these people are so absent-minded and so weak, you know what I mean? They go with anything that the media gives them. Why? They don't give a fuck who reputation, who life is destroyed, as long as they can get entertainment from it. As long as they can get in the comment section and make jokes, it don't matter who dynasty, who legacy gets destroyed. All they give a fuck for is getting into a continuity of enjoying themselves while getting high off the drug of entertainment. As long as you can keep them niggas entertained, they can never see what our plan is. As long as you can keep black people laughing and, you know, being entertained, they'll never see our true intentions. They'll never see our true motive. They'll never see that we taking all their legends and making them the face, you know what I mean, of demonic behavior. They'll never see that. Why? Because they too busy getting high off this drug that we've been giving them for years upon years called entertainment. As long as you can keep black people entertained, they will hate each other. They will disrespect one another. They will disrespect icons. They will disrespect, you understand me, people who have even been a blessing to them, like Bill Cosby, who's given almost $100 million to send black children to college and help them get degrees. They will sit up there and tarnish that and destroy that. Why? Because the drug is entertainment. So keep them niggas entertained. Keep them niggas like hoes, man, and sit up there and give them their supply of entertainment and keep that bitch coming. Keep that bitch coming back and forth. She gonna sit up there and destroy all the good people, all the legendary motherfuckers among them just to get this motherfucking drug called entertainment. We gonna keep them in slavery. We don't got them in physical bondage, but we gonna keep them in mental bondage as long as we can keep their ass entertained. We gonna keep making billions of dollars off their culture. We gonna sit up there and keep doing our thing off their ass. Why? Because they motherfucking ass wants to be entertained. They don't give a fuck about black men, you know what I mean, being forced to take a vaccine that they don't want to take. We don't give a fuck. Man, hurry up and take that vaccine so you can pick up that basketball and pick up that football. We need to be entertained. You want your fix at somebody else's expense. When you getting high and sniffing on that motherfucking, you understand me, internet, when you putting that internet in your arm, when you putting that internet in your nose, you can give a less fuck who reputation, who life that you fuck up. You only give a fuck about your entertainment. It's all about your high. It's all about your fix. I hope I said something, you know what I mean, that touched you or made you think, you know what I mean, a little bit deeper, not just about this game, but all spectrums, not just about the lifestyle, but just life itself. You know, hopefully God will give you deliverance from that drug that you wrapped up, tied up, and entangled up in, you know what I mean, called clout and entertainment and attention, you know? Cold, man. But I love you guys. I hope you live as long as you want, never want as long as you live. Make sure, man, you get the likes all the way up. I think that it was some things that were said within the video that need to be heard. So by all means, man, hit that like button. I love you guys. I'm gone.